Let's start with the actual topic or the review of Frieren.
Topic. We can review.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's up to what people are feeling.
I say we review Frieren first.
I don't really care. I don't have an opinion. I'm down with whatever.
So how we decide?
I mean, it's up to you. Technically, it's your
main topic. Then it's a review.
Well, you decide, basically.
Basically, that was
Okay.
I mean, we can start with the main topic. Does everyone remember? So, what's the best representation of the strongest troop in anime? So, actually, I did make a list of characters.
Yeah, you said
you
you
guys
made a
are
list.
probably not gonna. So, obviously, to start the list, Gojo
yeah, it has to be there.
has to be in the list, right? Then there's Escanor. You didn't watch some in the sense.
I did.
Then you know Escanor.
I just
I know.
didn't finish it.
Yeah, I know.
I just
Escanor.
watched it just before the animation.
But
went
Escanor is
uphill.
gold.
Everyone knows Escanor here.
Yeah, everyone knows.
Saitama from One Punch
Of
Man.
course.
Right. All Might. Everyone knows All Might.
Yeah.
Is it
Primal
full
Mind.
form or
Right. It's the strongest. Whoever shot form, man.
Kidney failing form?
No dialysis, All Might. Yurim from Hunter x Hunter.
The
Yeah.
The one.
Yeah,
The
king.
one with the weird tail, yeah.
that's actually the one I was gonna
Yeah.
talk about.
Frieren.
Okay, fair.
Ooh, think about that.
Connecting.
And we're going to review
And we're
Frieren
gonna
today.
review Frieren.
Connections, yeah.
it's
we're,
like we made this up.
and the last one I got is Levi. From.
I just realized the pea shooter is not pointing
Well-
towards the table.
It's fine, bro.
There's a pea shooter.
Also, you just
They don't know
what
who the
They
fuck.
don't know what
you know what a
pea
pea
shooter
shooter
You
is.
see Plant versus Zombies? Behind you.
Yeah.
Behind you.
I mean, Levi. Can we get put up?
And yeah, right.
Levi is actually not a bad shot in his like world in Attack on Titan. Like when you compare it with fucking All Might.
No, you're not comparing them. You're comparing
Yeah, like in terms of like
in their own, because their own, like,
Yeah, but we're also not being like, oh, which one of these is the strongest? We're talking
No.
about what is the best.
Okay,
who represents
hear me out.
strongest better.
Hear me out. Wheelchair Levi versus
It's not a
dialysis
fight.
All Might.
I mean, I think we can take Gojo out already. I think I'm gonna be honest.
I agree. Gojo.
If we go-
it's nowhere near.
I disagree. I think Gojo should
If
win
we
the whole
go,
thing.
let me just say this: if we go by manga in terms of like what a manga is, so not the anime, then yeah.
I think no, it's the best representation. It's not to do who's the actual strongest.
I know.
I know.
Who
I'm just
represents
saying.
being
I'm
the
just
strong-
saying.
I think Gojo wins the whole thing.
No.
I didn't want to
it
spoil it.
doesn't.
I think Gojo wins the whole
Well, the
thing.
thing is, I don't want to spoil them.
Okay, let's go like separately. Saying you go first.
Well, just starting off by Gojo, I'm not gonna go through every single character, but like
Who do you
I
think takes the
don't
cake?
want to spoil the manga because some people don't read the JJK manga. But,
Gojo dies.
well, the people don't know, but you shouldn't spoil it regardless.
Uh,
Well, we should have given a warning.
The one person clicked off already.
Yeah, well, there's your warning in case you can't.
The editor bullied me. So
I mean, we can give a spoiler warning regardless. Yeah, so I don't think, knowing the manga, I don't think how it ended with Gojo, I don't think you can call him.
the best representation of the
The-
strongest. It doesn't matter
yeah.
how it ended.
Well, no, he was described as the strongest,
All
but,
Might
when it,
ended up with liver flavor.
but I'm not saying All Might is it either. I'm just saying.
who are you picking from the list? From the
Because
list.
All Might is actually an underrated pick because
Yeah.
he took on Prime All for One.
Yeah, but like,
Wait, hold on.
it wasn't Prime.
All right. Do you have the?
Yes, it was.
No.
Before we get onto that.
Prime was when he was at the peak of his
Wait.
power, when like the whole war was going on.
It was
between the user that had the.
No, he was still at peak when because like none of the other
No, he
users
no,
were
he
able
was
to.
at his peak when he was younger.
Regardless,
They literally
do
said
you have a name from the list that you're like, yeah, that's.
Wait, why is Goku not on the list, for example?
Have you watched Dragon Ball?
Yeah, a little bit.
Shut up.
No, and
He has no watched Dragon Ball.
I have watched
No,
You watched
it's
the film.
Goku is such a bad representation
Of
of the
the
strongest,
strongest.
because it's nothing but
He's
plot
never the
armor.
strongest, actually.
Yeah,
He's always fighting someone stronger, which makes him power
yeah,
up.
and then
Correct me if I'm wrong.
and then he defeats them.
Dragon Ball fans.
He defeats them
crazy.
for.
no, we're not saying Goku's a bad
So,
character.
do you have someone from the West that you say is a better representation, or that you
Then
think?
Goku.
No, Levi isn't a bad pick. I'm kind of stuck between Levi
just-
and Miram.
For
For
me, Meruem 100%.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm stuck between.
For me, Gojo, I have my own reasons. I can explain it.
Saitama, bro.
No.
I forgot about Saitama. But
well-
the thing, Saitama's a god character.
Yeah, Saitama is. I feel is the same reason as Goku. Is like, yes, they are the strongest. They are the strongest in.
He's whimpering.
I was gonna talk, but I was like, let me not interrupt him. So
You just whimper.
No, I was just gonna say because like they're both. No, it's not they're both joke characters. Saitama is a joke character. Goku
Yeah.
tries to be a serious character.
Goku's not in this.
But I'm just saying.
Because then again, read the main title of the segment again.
What's the best representation
they're
of the
both
strongest?
Best representation of the strongest. Saitama sold everyone.
No, they're
Baldy with
they're
no
both
like.
they're both bad representations because there's never any challenge to any of them.
Okay, how about this? How about this? So we run with a bit more structure. So first of all, let's go through the ones that I think we'll agree aren't.
Yeah.
So All Might, we'll agree that even if it's like there's a good case to be made, it's not going to be the best representation.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, no.
Still prime. He almost died defeating what was his name?
All for One?
No more. All for One.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if you almost die. That's not the case. That
Yeah, but I just don't think how. I mean, I haven't read the manga, but I know a lot about the manga. But even then, with just the anime, it's just he's
getting cooked every fight. To be fair,
he's like the symbol of peace. Like he's the depiction of peace. If that was the question, then we could debate more.
What was the female version of All Might? What was her name? Captain.
USA or whatever.
No, that wasn't the female
not
version. That was.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was like the worst.
She wasn't the female version
Hyped
of.
her up so much, just get cooked so quickly.
yeah.
Okay,
Well-
so All Might we agree to take out. It's
Yeah,
not gonna be.
I think I just don't. When compared with these other characters, I don't think there's
Everyone agrees
much.
Frieren doesn't make the cut.
Uh,
She is the strongest in the verse.
I mean,
We'll
I don't
talk-
know.
Obviously, don't spoil it because
Well,
we're gonna.
yeah, we're gonna review it.
I mean, one thing I want to say is with Frieren, we're going off the one season that's out. We don't know anything else. And the thing is, with the one season, not to spoil it because we're going to talk about it, but it's that thing of she didn't go against enough. But what she did go through, like she didn't really have any challenges. So I would say she's she's a better depiction than All Might. But
we agree that.
I think we can take her
Okay,
out.
so now next Escanor. He was a goat. Like some of his quotes were insane.
I mean, but for example, I would say Frieren's a better depiction of strongest than Escanor.
No, Escanor was.
Bro, I wrote to Escanor said this, right? He said, "Apologize to me that you were born into my world."
Yeah, because he's a
Oh.
Well, he's a sin of pride,
Yeah.
right? So that's being prideful. That has not. If he says that and then gets
Like he
clapped,
backs it, bro. Like for example, in that one scene where like the commandment, his whole thing is like if you felt hatred for him, you couldn't move.
yeah,
Escanor literally goes up to him and is like, "Why would I be scared of
yeah.
you?"
But
when
for
you're
example,
weaker
is
than
that
me?"
him being strong?
Yeah, was it hatred or was it fear?
I think he
hate.
definitely. Yeah, I mean, it's a reason he's on the list. Definitely contender.
He's on the list.
Didn't he?
From
Get cooked.
Okay, yeah,
by
but that's
someone.
not. That's not. to
I
do with
didn't
being
watch the
strongest
whole
or not.
thing, so I don't know
It doesn't
how.
matter if you die in battle or not. That's not the thing about.
I think
being
it
best
does because then
representation.
it's going to go back to my point on why Meruem is the best.
He also
because-
gets cooked.
But bro had to get cancer to be able to be
but
killed.
he got cooked.
Well,
regardless.
he killed the strongest in the
Well, he
verse.
died by cancer. Do you think you can kill Escanor by? I don't know. I think kill Escanor by cancer.
Did Escanor not die because, like, at midnight or towards the end of the day, he was so strong that he couldn't contain it?
Do you mean midday? And no, I think he got.
What
cooked
used
by
to happen though? That was the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when the sun was highest,
He was like, yeah,
most powerful.
and he just couldn't contain it. That's how strong he was, bro.
I don't think that's.
I don't know if you're seeing this way. Like, sure, they might die, but that's up to the writer. It's about if they represent
Well,
the strongest kind of
Yeah.
trope better.
yeah, Meruem was literally. I think it's the best representation because he literally would do nothing. Like he was just like, oh, I just want to learn this new game. Like I just want to beat this girl.
And
like,
he did it.
and then like he had like this whole army.
A
And then
blind
like
bitch and he
people,
did
like anytime someone would like square up to him, boom.
I mean,
yeah,
go
but
on.
they were underlings. He was no one of importance.
No, it's not even
He
underlings.
lost the chess match to the
Anyone
to the-
else.
No, he got cancer.
well, no. I want to say this. When
a
considering-
human can get cancer.
I mean, but when you're considering the strongest, you got to consider how fast they developed. He developed very quick. Like he was literally born, right? And then he developed, like he
All
learned
those
them-
points you're making go towards Gojo.
No, yeah, but if you maybe let me finish. And that's, for example, that's why I think that like people like All Might or people like who were we just talking about before Muren.
Frieren, Escanor.
Yeah, for example, Frieren. Like she spent years getting that strong. Even, like Muram, he did die in like maybe exaggeration, but like in 2 weeks, and then
That
he
is
defeated
true.
the strongest in the
And
verse.
Gojo, I mean, the whole point in the show and
Manga.
the manga as well is that he was the strongest. Not just the whole question was if he was the strongest because he was just born that way, or if he was the
was born,
strongest
yeah.
because he made himself that way with what he had.
Yeah.
And I think it gets kind of answered in the manga. It's not really a spoiler that it was basically no one else could have done it besides him.
Yeah, I
To
mean,
get
he
that
did
strong.
train to become
Exactly.
because he couldn't in the beginning. He couldn't use the weapons were second.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
So even though that there is a good representative of the strongest, when we're talking about the strongest, Meruem that was just born and would learn things within seconds, not just like complex games or
No, like Nan.
whatever, but like and then to the point where like he was created to be undefeated, and that's what he was.
But he was
But he
defeated.
wasn't.
No, but
He
for
got killed by cancer.
You got my
Cancer, bro.
He got cancer.
The only way he was defeated was through something that was outside of his.
Technically inside.
Okay,
Gojo will die by cancer.
Yes,
Reverse curse technique.
Yeah,
He will
reverse
die by
curse.
cancer.
well,
Reverse, yeah.
I mean, I see your point.
curse cancer.
Reverse
But-
tumor, bro.
But for example, he defeated the chairman that he's been training like his whole life.
Who?
Muren.
Oh.
And when,
Like, the chairman literally had to drop
Yeah.
a nuke on him,
he had to drop a
and
fucking
it
nuke.
still didn't kill him.
It did. He died by cancer, which was a side effect.
Yeah,
of
it's because
the
of the radiation of the
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
roads
true.
thing. But
Wait, you're telling me that Gojo wouldn't die through
Gojo will
radiation?
beat that whole verse. But that's
I mean,
not the
that's
point.
No, he wouldn't.
Let's not get into
And then we go to
You're wrong.
Saitama, bro. Saitama would soul
Bro,
everyone.
the kid,
No,
you know,
Infinity, we're going-
you know the kid in Hunter x Hunter, the one with the Taekwondo gi.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could beat Gojo.
okay, that's being
okay.
stupid
Now
now.
you're being stupid.
But
No, I think Gojo is because to be the strongest, there's a certain amount of like weight that the characters carry and detachment. Like Gojo literally represents him being detached from everyone else because he's always used as a weapon.
yeah, but so did
All these other
Sukuna.
cards-
Yeah.
Bro, Gojo was born and there was like the whole thing of like it changed the balance.
Yeah, but that was
That's
everyone in his
strongest, that's
clan.
strongest. Miram, when you popped into the world from the Ant Queen or whatever the fuck,
They actually had to.
he didn't even know aura. He didn't know aura, whatever they call it.
Man.
He didn't have aura. He had no game.
They had to quarantine like a whole country,
Yeah. No, and, like
not to let anyone in.
and Danny, like that's a great, like whatever, like that's a good argument for Gojo. But like Sukuna was the same thing.
Yeah.
He was the strongest in his era.
Yeah, but
And like, well, can you
Now,
have two strongest in
but
one?
Are we gonna glaze
Sukuna
over
wasn't
the
born.
fact that Sukuna
Did molest
beat
Gojo? Yeah.
Gojo?
on a 3-on-1, sure.
Yeah, to be
Oh,
fair.
it doesn't matter.
3-on-1.
Bro,
If I get three guys to beat up on you, does
No,
it
to
mean
be
they're
fair, he
better?
had
I'll cook them all.
Sukuna, Mahugara, and the other bloke.
Well,
Oh,
Okay.
The other
the other.
He was just using techniques that he
takeaway
had.
the other bloke that you're saying, he got annihilated within seconds. So he wasn't even in the
By
fight.
who?
But who?
Say his name. Go
Yeah. No, but for example, I would say Sukuna, like, for example, Sukuna had a better understanding of like,
Okay, but that's the same.
Curse technique
That's
and
the
stuff
same
like that.
argument they used for Frieren, because he had
yeah,
eons to learn.
yep. I'm not saying Gojo isn't
Gojo
strong,
is, bro. Like,
but not the strongest.
The way the character's written, and there is a way to being the strongest and detaching from the characters because of how strong you are. That's the whole
That's
thing.
gonna be
Gojo
my
had
point. That's
for-
gonna be my point. Miriam,
the fact that you beat a little child at chess.
I don't fucking know.
To be fair, I thought it was always Meruem. I didn't know it was
Whatever it is,
I think it's
whatever.
it is.
The king.
English, Japanese, probably
Yeah.
some.
I'm gonna make this point. I'm gonna make this point. The king, so Miriam, he defeated the strongest in his verse. Gojo didn't. Gojo didn't defeat Sukuna.
didn't.
What? He did.
The
He killed the
strongest
chairman.
verse auto deleted.
No, because he was gonna die.
So,
I know
he
that
was
he's not the
defeated.
strongest in his
He was
verse. Who was the strongest in his verse? Then?
There's like the top 4 that went to the Dark Continent or whatever.
No, those are the creatures in the dark continent.
No, they're not from the Dark
I
Continent.
would say it was
yeah,
a tie.
but was that?
It wasn't a tie.
He
Was that
defeated
even
the
written?
chairman, but then he was a
What?
cancerous tumor, bro.
Well, then, but there you
only-
go. There you go. You said it. He defeated it.
No, the only
That-
reason why he
therefore- no, he
survived
killed
was
himself.
because he got healed.
Yeah, no, but
No, he got healed from death,
He
bro.
survived.
Yeah,
all I'm saying is, how do you know Gojo's dead?
it's
He might
finished.
come back
No,
soon.
it's finished.
Nightwing, the next comic book.
But the chairman was gonna die regardless. If he didn't detonate himself, he was gonna die.
But to be fair, we're not talking about Saitama enough. He's so bored because
He's a
he's the
fucking
strongest,
joke.
bro.
Yeah, he's
He can't have any serious fights because he's so strong.
No, but he's a joke
no.
character.
Bike rider.
No,
From
there's
Saitama,
a
bro,
thing
from One
to-
Punch
there's
Man.
a thing to being the strongest. It's not just being strong in your verse.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Saitama is probably gonna solo everyone in this West. But
I just know no
he's
one
just
had-
no. He can't be the depiction of strongest.
no
when
one
you're-
carried the weight
when you're a god character.
No
I
one
don't think.
carried the weight of being the strongest like Gojo did. And I'm just saying that.
But for example, yeah, but
He was so strong. His own people just viewed him as a weapon.
yeah, but when you're talking about like
His own best friend
I
couldn't
think.
understand it.
I think he was still too human to be considered the strongest.
His bot. Oh, don't spoil nothing there.
we've
But-
already given a warning for spoilers. So you can if you want.
I mean, there's no need, but considering everything
just,
that happened in the manga, even
So I
after he died,
We're
right?
bleeping there.
The people that actually cared for him were like 4. The rest still just viewed him as a weapon.
Yeah, but that's
And
not
also
make you the
after death.
strongest.
Yeah.
If people view you as a weapon, that's such
Because
a
he
common
was so
thing.
strong. He was Common thing. Say another name.
I don't fucking remember now.
That-
But
yeah.
You said it's a common thing.
using someone as
It
a
is
weapon.
common.
It is common.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
That's
Weapon X.
one that comes to my head.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's a common thing. That doesn't make them
mutant.
Okay.
That's a whole different conversation.
No.
That's a whole different
Look,
conversation.
look, it's
you can
impossible.
say all the mutants are used as
Gojo's
weapons, right?
development doesn't compare to.
Even before Xavier.
Can we not shift to the X-Men?
Yeah,
that
but
are-
Gotta get
Gojo's development doesn't compare to the Kings. Like he just fighting the chairman, he was losing at first.
So
and just-
we all agree it's Miram versus Gojo. In
I
this
think so.
discussion.
I mean, from the list you gave, yeah, I'm thinking of.
I'm
any
thinking of
other
others, maybe.
topics. I mean, because I was thinking Demon Slayer, Muzan, maybe.
No.
no.
He's gay as hell.
Bro, goes
He's like
sunlight.
Michael Jackson, but like demon.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah.
That's not how the episode.
Bomba Clark. Bomba Clark.
What?
Don't worry about it. It was a funny joke I said.
Yeah, no, definitely no one from Demon Slayer can be on the
No,
stone.
No.
Gojo, man.
So is it like representation of the strongest
Miram-
also through the journey they had basically?
No, through
No,
how the characters
like-
what?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Because then Saitama.
Saitama isn't. He's just written as the strongest. The only thing that makes him the strongest is that he wins everything.
I mean, we're talking physically, right? We're not talking like
No, in general,
What do you
like
mean
in the reverse.
What type of question is that?
like yeah. I mean, I mean, it could be like what they go through.
How about Eren Yeager? Bro, committed genocide, bro.
Actually, that's not a
That's not myself.
No,
No,
because
but-
he couldn't take on Levi.
Yeah,
alone.
no, yeah, he's.
Levi alone.
Yeah, no, yeah, I
The monkey guy was like, I have to be careful because of one soldier.
The monkey
And he was like, yeah, Officer Levi, bro.
No, but Levi was only able to do it with the help of all the soldiers that died.
well, no,
because
they
they
were
were
distracting.
distracting.
Yeah, where's
Yeah.
Sasha?
Huh?
Where's Sasha?
Oh,
Tater
I mean,
girl.
and that was only
Quick.
that wasn't like he didn't take on the Beast Titan because you distracted. It was just so he could get close. That was the only reason.
Mm.
Like 1-on-1, Levi is winning. So I think Levi should be more in this conversation. They were
no.
I
I think Gojo
Yeah,
takes
because
the fall.
we do need to think of
power scaling.
like in their own verse.
yeah.
But yes,
You want to hear something crazy?
My dress of
I
Darwin.
think.
What?
My dress up Darwin. I think Levi.
Gojo's in that.
I think Levi is a bigger argument than Miram.
that's so
No.
I'm being honest, bro. I don't see it from Miram. I don't see it from
You
Miram.
can't- you can't be
beat-
honest and wrong at the
he-
same time.
He lost a chess game to a 12-year-old and then died of cancer.
But how does that
Sorry, you're the
depict
strongest,
strength,
ain't you?
bro?
And you're the strongest. Die by common.
Okay, well, that doesn't
Common
make no
illness.
sense.
Wait, did he die of the cancer
did,
because of
because of the bomb.
The radiation.
nuke.
It wasn't actually fucking cancer. It was because of the radiation.
I actually thought.
No, it was a
Well,
the
no,
No,
radiation
because the
caused.
girl also died from cancer.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause she stayed with.
Because she
so it
stayed.
couldn't have been because of the fight with the old man. Because cancer's not transmitted.
The old man caused the nuke,
The bomb.
which was what caused the radioactivity, which caused the cancer.
I got two more examples for the conversation. I just thought of. One of them can be I'm not so sure about it compared with the one.
Freddy Fazbear.
The main. I don't remember his name. In Solo Leveling.
Young.
Yung Jo Ming or what?
I don't know. I don't know if I can say that. I'm sorry.
Fucking racist.
No, I think it's close.
Right, so that's a takeaway.
Now that was
They were really fucking canceled. Can you actually search up his name?
I'm searching up. I'm searching.
If it's not,
Sun Jing Woo. That's his name.
voice, bro.
You said
Young Kim Jong-un. No, Young Jo Min, man.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't know enough about the shell to say that he's a good depiction of.
Yeah, we've only
only seen
the
the
anime.
Yeah, I
But
only one.
I know in the manga from what I've heard.
He goes insane in the manga.
Yeah.
But also, I swear he also fucks his sister in the manga. So
Oh.
Well, how does that affect anything?
Talking about fucking
Yeah.
Goblin Slayer.
He didn't say. Wait, did you say?
The goblins, bro.
you saw the first episode, didn't you?
Oh my god.
Oh, go with Sawyer.
Yeah.
I finished it.
I'll go and be a female sorcerer in
I think
in that verse.
You'd go to the caves on purpose.
I
though.
don't. I haven't watched it.
They get
Goblins.
like the first
Okay.
episode.
Oh, we cut.
I can say it.
Oh wait,
Forcefully. Have you heard that?
Shit, wait, what word should we say to them?
Forcefully loved on.
Yeah, they got loved on.
Forced love. Forced
Force
love.
love.
Yeah.
Because it's not love. Forced affection.
I'm not even sure we can keep any of this.
Yeah, we can.
You can't call attachment.
Just bleep the R word.
we can't just believe stuff.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we
Why
can.
not?
There you go.
There's beep.
Copy that sound, put on.
Yeah, there you go. I think it's
Grab the soundbite.
Yeah, I just helped the editor by
Making the sound for me.
yeah.
Anyway, I don't think he
No,
made
it's
a
not
good
the
enough
idea.
argument from Europe.
So yeah, and then the other one was the Immortal King, the daily life of the Immortal King.
I haven't.
What about him? He just kind
He's
of
kind of like Saitama.
yeah, he's just kind of.
But it's not really joke characters, more serious.
A little,
Yeah,
it's a little bit. I mean, because the thing is, it's kind of hard to talk about this because
It's
we can't talk about feats because that doesn't make sense in this conversation. Because then
yeah,
Levi
but it's
wouldn't
doing
make
how the
sense.
characters.
I know, and it's
Saitama, the immortal, like they're very surface level
yeah.
characters, at least from what I know, especially Saitama, because I know.
Oh yeah, one. I think I already have a point that completely shuts down the whole Gojo
Gojo.
thing. The best
Be careful there.
representation of the strongest, doesn't it suggest that you have to be like,
A wife.
how hard are they trying
No,
for it?
because Tanjiro's a good representation of the strongest.
No, I would say the exact way that like Tanjiro, he tries so hard and realistically he's weak.
But that's not the representation of the
Like
strongest.
Gojo, he tries really hard, right? But then characters like Meruem or the main character of the daily life of
And
the
then
Immortal
Saitama
King,
doesn't even try.
Yeah, no, but Gojo didn't try that hard. When he was born, the scales of Jujutsu world.
you telling me he wasn't trying against Sukuna?
He was. He walked in.
He was laughing.
But like, I don't know if you can say that when.
Yeah, sure, he walked in. But Miura
was,
also
bro.
had to walk in against the king. The
No,
yes, he did.
Meruem
watched-
didn't.
Are we watching last
No,
night?
he was just warning. That's the thing. He was just warning from
He
him.
he barely took damage. Right, that was the first time we saw a few scratches on him, and he was like nothing.
A few scratches. I swear he missed.
He lost his
He was
arm.
missing
or
an
something.
arm, bro.
He was a tail.
He
or something.
healed though.
No,
He healed
yeah.
instantly.
Okay, that's like saying when
Well-
Gojo lost his arm and used reverse curse technique.
Yeah, but no one brought that up. No one made that an example.
whoa,
Well, that's
what I'm saying. I'm gonna reach across the table, grab your money, give up your fucking job.
You're making it seem like we made
Yeah,
that.
the soft spot with
Like,
all.
I would never use that because he healed instantly, so it's not a.
Yeah, exactly. So you're talking about losing membranes or whatever.
Membrane.
How about
No, you got something in your eye.
how about
Yeah.
representation of the strongest?
A bit,
Jeff.
Tell me now.
a little
Yeah, from
membrane.
our
yeah,
I
right.
right.
Representation of the strongest, Jeff.
Shut up.
Yeah. Don't see.
Jeff the shark.
Jeff the Shark, bro.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I don't think you're.
Also,
I don't think-
we're sticking to
To be fair,
anime.
Miura also. To be fair, the writing.
But wait, so you're saying Gojo is the strongest in his verse? Kinda. That's basically what you're saying.
I'm saying
Or the best depiction.
he's the best written character to be the strongest. Yeah.
Isn't that Sukuna though?
No.
Just it's good point. Good point.
Just said
Basically, some technical issues are
heavy on the technical issues.
heavy on the technical issues last night, so
It's the day after.
this is the day after.
If this episode's a bit scuffed, well, you know,
Yeah, it will be. It will be.
Yeah.
Scuffed.
That's why there's no decorations as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
that's why
decorations.
Fucking forgot this. So
We'll have them like next episode
yeah. So should we just get started with review?
with Frieren. We can. Do that.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, might as well.
So before people start talking about Frieren or whatever it is, let's try to have some order, right? So first we're gonna start with some non-spoiler stuff. So don't go into details. Just talk about like what you like, kind of surface level. So I'm just giving an example. Oh, animation was nice. The characters were relatable, whatever. Like keep it short, maybe a minute, right? Then we kind of go through everyone in a specific order so everyone can get their thoughts out. We'll give our scores while we do that. And then once everyone's kind of said their little 1 minute piece, then we kind of go by each one, pros and cons, a little bit more deep into the into what people think. So let's start with that side of the table. Should we say our scores first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Score first to just set the
The standard.
the standard to everyone's opinion, and then
Alright.
we can go around
Uh,
and justify our scores.
True. Regardless, let's start there with scores.
Well, my score for Frieren is a 6, so it's still above average, but it's not the highest. So I think 6 is a good spot.
Alright.
It had good animation. The story was good. It was a bit slow at parts. But yeah.
All right. Okay.
I give it a strong 7.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Are we gonna go into it now, or
Just give it a
just-
little surface level.
Just
Surface level.
quick, yeah.
Let everyone say their scores, and we can go.
yeah, animation good. There's definitely stuff that I would like that could be better for the show, but I do think it's the best fantasy anime out there.
Oh, I don't know about fantasy. There's a lot of fantasy animes.
They're full-fledged fantasy themed, like not just fantasy inspired,
Better than
but
fantasy
fantasy
Dungeon
themed.
Food.
Food
Yeah.
on Netflix. Food Dungeon, whatever. It was.
Yeah, better than Food Dungeon.
Yeah. Well,
Even though Food Dungeon is definitely up there.
yeah, Food Dungeon is pretty good. I don't even know if that's the actual name of it.
I think it is.
I think it's food.
It's either Food Dungeon or Dungeon Food. It's one of the two.
I think it's Dungeon Food. I'm pretty sure.
I think it's Dungeon.
Let me
Food.
have a
I
quick-
said Dungeon Food, but he was the one that said Food Dungeon. But I think it's one because I remember
Yeah,
them
food
saying.
dungeon, food
Yeah,
dungeon.
I remember them saying it. You know.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
with
So
me-
I was wrong.
You were wrong.
I thought I was right.
With me, I agree with the 7. I don't agree with it being the best fantasy anime. Like, 'cause
Okay.
there we're talking
I mean, we
Yeah.
can get into it.
It has-
after, but-
a few cons that I'm going to bring up later. But it did quite a few stuff right. It's kind of a different anime than usual.
Mhm.
Like, it's not the usual watch. But yeah, I still think it did a lot of stuff right. A couple wrong, but I still think a strong 7.
I just realized something that completely defeats my point. Is Castlevania technically an anime? But it's like it's Western
Well, no,
animation.
it's not anime.
I would
Because
say it's
anime,
It's not Japanese
Yeah.
anime.
It's animation. It's a little bit like Invincible.
Yeah,
but we
because
can
that's
have it in the discussion.
Okay.
Wait.
So I would give it a 5 because when I'm comparing with like an anime, I'll pretend like Cyberpunk, it doesn't even compare. And then I would say the Food Dungeons is better than Frieren. Frieren was very slow in the beginning to the point that I almost stopped watching it. But then it did get good. I did pick up the pace, and especially when they start adding more characters, it did get better. But I would not say that it's the best like anime in terms of fantasy. Not even
Well,
close.
you did stop watching it.
Halfway, but then I kept
Yeah.
going and I
Well,
did
maybe
finish.
because we decided to do this.
Yeah, well,
Besides the-
but it just shows in terms of like pace in the beginning. If I had to compare with another one, Hunter x Hunter, how like slow it was. The first like 4 episodes, then it did get interesting, and I did like watching it. But again, 4 episodes out of how many was it? 28. Maybe it was a bit more than 4 that were slow. But yeah, I'll give it a 5.
All right. So that's kind of non-spoilery.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think we kind of differ opinions a little bit. Even between me and you, they have the same scores. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah. So
That
Yo,
was a bold
I don't know.
statement. Best
It was a bold
fantasy anime.
Yeah, that's a bit insane.
I mean,
through-
just off
Kick him out.
just off the dome, based on the ones that I can think that are like
Shield Hero.
heavily, it's better than Shield Hero.
Okay,
Yeah,
talk
I
about
don't
that in
think
a
it's
second.
better. Depends.
Yeah,
First season of Shield Hero
We'll get
was
there. We'll
very
get there.
good.
When he starts, do you have a pros and cons list, or just off the dome?
Yeah, I don't have a list.
Okay, I'm prepared.
Oh, no, it's not that. Like, I know what I
Less
liked about the
percentage
show,
Yeah.
and I know what I didn't like about the show. It's just cause like, yeah, it was solid parts, but what are you expecting when when the first season's 28 episodes? Like, it's gonna be slow at parts. But like the story of it, if you take away like some fillers, like we can get into spoilers.
I don't
yeah.
think there were any.
Yeah,
No, like the whole thing with like.
Yeah, let me just stop you there. Spoilers are going to be said now.
From
So
now on,
maybe,
there's
yeah.
going to be.
Yeah, I mean, by the time we release this, it's like the show's been out for.
Yeah, but then again, bro, we
It's
could,
still 2024.
we could review Shrek, and then there will be people being like, "Oh, spoilers."
Yeah, that's true.
Who gets
Should we review
happened to
Shrek?
Shrek?
Shrek 3.
Shrek 3, bro.
Shrek 1.
The dragon? Moving on.
Bomba
wait, what was- oh yeah, what's it- the episode between Thorn and Stark where Stark has to buy her a present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's not stuff that really like adds to the story.
It's
So I
just
think that's
like,
a filler.
yeah, it's just.
And I mean,
it was developing, the
yeah, but there's
very
other ways you can do
forced-
that.
Very forced romance.
But overall, I really like the idea. Like they really showed how elves live way longer than like other people, and how that in fact like impacts the elf.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, other shows with elves, they don't really like. They're always like very old, but that doesn't like really mean shit.
I think the only other show that I can think of that has elves in it, where that plays some sort of a role, is that the one that I don't think anyone here has watched it. The one with the dragon that like he turns into a dragon.
Fuck, you gotta.
Food Dungeon?
words.
No,
What?
He doesn't turn into a dragon.
He doesn't.
no, like the main character, he can like turn into a dragon.
No idea.
He's like
no idea
a
what you're
warrior. Well,
Fairy tale.
no, no,
Narration.
but yeah, that doesn't matter. I just remember that. I think it's like something book.
If you're not gonna remember,
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
we're not all the time. Continue.
So yeah, I mean,
I do agree with the.
so that's the
context,
negatives. The positives
fillers.
is that the whole thing with the elf, how they actually portray the elf. I also really like Frieren. Like her character just makes sense. Like she's the type of character that's like she can't really be asked to do anything because of how long she lives. Like, and it makes sense. Like, there's jokes in the show where it's like, oh, I'm just gonna spend like the next decade in prison.
Yeah.
Because-
She's a really relatable protagonist, and I think that's quite rare in.
I don't know
anime.
about
Oh
relate.
yeah, I was
No,
I don't know how
sorry,
relatable.
sorry.
Relatable was the wrong
I-
word.
I didn't mean relatable. I meant like good to watch. Like usually animes in MC are either really annoying or irrelevant to the point where you care more about the side characters. That's like quite a common thing.
Yeah, to be fair.
And
How
in
common is
addition,
it?
Give me an example.
Who cares about that?
my Hero Academia.
Bro,
Deku, bro.
Deku, bro.
Deku,
No, man.
for example.
Like
You saying you care more about Uraraka or whatever her name is?
No.
Next one.
Fucking Bakugo and shit.
yeah.
I understand, but this is because the side characters are very good.
Only
but-
because they have good side characters.
No,
so it's
and because
diminished
I
UFC.
think it is a common thing where
And to be fair, I do think My Hero
It's a
Academia
bit-
goes very heavy on side characters as well. Like the main point was to show a little bit of everyone.
Kind of like Naruto and Sasuke.
Yeah, basically.
Like Sasuke is a side
I'd
character.
say,
but-
no, I'd say they're both. I guess.
Well, the show is what you named Naruto, so
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I mean, I really liked Frieren. The Frieren was good as well.
Yeah.
And she was quite an impact in the story. It also like shows how Frieren is basically the story is just how Frieren's dealing with people living much like shorter
lives than
lifetime,
her, yeah.
and how she deals with that, and the whole thing with her party before and shit like that. So yeah, but it's still a bit long. There are certain parts I don't think are needed, and like they introduced Stark in the first season, second season he was barely on it. Like don't get me wrong, I know because they did the whole thing.
Season, you mean it was
The second part. I always say second season. I mean the second part. It's because like, if you're gonna introduce a character like that, and like I loved Stark, I think he was such a good addition. Like at first I was like, oh, Frieren and Frieren, let him be like that, just those two for the whole story. But then they added Stark, and it was perfect.
Even the addition of the fourth guy,
The priest.
The priest.
yeah, but
that
like
was
the
good.
way they took him out, it was like he didn't die, but like in the way that they
Like,
made
he-
him,
yeah, he
like,
just-
it
he
made
just
sense.
left.
But he's definitely gonna come back.
Because
Yeah.
the show is clearly a very slow.
And then again,
build.
if he had stayed, it would have gone against the whole point why he joined.
Yeah.
So I much prefer that he
They could've
left.
made it
Yeah,
work.
but like,
Could've made it work.
but that's not one of my negatives. It's more that like, while the trials were going on, give some more stuff to Stark. Like even if it's just some scenes, because like his training was just him sitting down, but
yeah,
like
true.
he could fight like not another dragon that already happened once, but another monster.
Yeah, but I still think that's gonna be like what like in a future arc.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like his
To be
arc.
fair, let's move on to you because he's been talking about
Yeah,
it.
I've already
Do you have,
waffled
like
enough.
pros and cons, or that's kind of off the dome as well.
Well, I think a big con for me is the fight scenes. I think they were always very quick.
That's a hot take, you know.
I mean,
they were always very quick, and it was either like everything gone in one go, or it was like a lot of build up and a lot of nothing, and then
what?
Did you watch the same show?
like for example, the fight
I've
against,
disagreed with a lot of you've said today.
the fight against the dragon, right?
Okay.
Yeah, with Stark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Stark only touches him once. And I know it's meant to be like, oh, he's really strong. He doesn't really know it. No, he doesn't really know
How strong he is.
how strong he is
Yeah.
because he's kind of a coward, right? But like, he actually only hits the dragon once, and because he runs most of the time.
No, he has a little.
He
I
has a
thought
whole
that fight
fight.
scene was.
No, and like for example, the fight between even though like it was a sick moment, I'm talking about specifically fights and like fight choreography. Between Frieren and like the balance demon, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like
whatever her name is.
like she was sending like those like dead soldiers, and you basically see Frieren basically not using any flashy spells, which was the point.
Yeah.
But like,
'cause you don't want to use.
but yeah,
fire.
but like, she doesn't do anything crazy. And then when she actually fights her, she doesn't fight her. It's
yeah,
just
but that's because
I know, I
you
know,
it's
I know
the
the
point
point,
of the
like,
enemy.
but,
Like he,
there aren't any other fights besides
I see his point.
at the end.
Like drawn out fights.
Yeah, exactly. Only during the last couple of
in the
episodes.
bridge, with the when they go to that capital and the demons.
Yeah, the
But
Fern
even-
fight. That
even-
fight was
even
drawn out.
Yeah.
like even that, I thought it was quite like between Fern Stark and the demon guy.
Yeah.
Even that, I thought it was quite quick because
Maybe you
Uh,
just used to like the classic shonen fight.
No,
though.
Yeah,
so
you don't want drawn out fight.
no. The thing is, I do and I don't. If it's fighting for no reason, where you're just repeating the frames to make it longer, like for example in Naruto, that's like a very common thing, where a whole episode is just someone like going in for a punch.
It's just on the Rasengan the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, but like, I really appreciate, like how more recent anime has taken a focus on the fighting choreography, like JJK. I know not everyone is like that. Not every anime is like that, and that's fine. That's the point. I'm saying, especially with how I know the use of magic and even fighting could look like. In anime, I thought the fighting could have been better.
In
Like,
terms of-
especially the
In
spells.
terms of how short it was.
Yeah.
And how elaborate and how different they could have made it be. For example, Castlevania is amazing when it comes to fighting,
With spells.
fantasy fighting, the representation of magic, and like combat against magic and using magical items, all that stuff.
The first anime that comes to my mind, it's not magic related, but the first anime that comes to my mind, I think the fighting was probably what made it so good, Demon Slayer.
Yeah, but
In
that's
terms of the
what?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that,
and-
yeah, but that's the
film was
thing.
very good.
That's not magic.
Yeah, that's not magic. We're
It's also-
talking about
yeah,
magic.
that's also a little different.
Even like the effects are also meant, even disregarding the fact that the effects are not meant to be real. That fighting is good,
Which
yes,
like doesn't
but
make sense. But
yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, so Con, I think the fighting could be more elaborate and longer.
fuck's going on outside. Getting robbed.
Being more creative with use of magic, use of spells. I liked how at the end during the tournament they were more creative with it. Could have been better. My pros is literally
But she creates a whole black hole.
yeah, exactly
she's finding
at the
herself.
end. At the end.
Yeah, but I mean, because she never goes full on out.
It doesn't matter. It can still. And the same thing
Like
with
from
Star.
other characters, doesn't have
Yeah,
to be free.
it doesn't have to be.
other characters.
Like why is Fern the same way? She only
Well,
like
because
blasts
she got
and
taught
She
by
got taught.
Frieren.
I know, and I get the in-world explanation. I'm just saying, as a like a viewer aspect,
And there were like those, especially during the test, like the rock guy, the
I'm
one
saying,
that you could
the-
stop people.
that the test is only different.
Yeah, because it's when
Yeah.
you meet
It's
more
also the first
mages.
season.
yeah.
Like before the test, I mean, when you meet the other
Well, to
mages.
be fair, that is a good point because it is a very drawn-out show.
Mm.
So maybe an equivalent to a show that's like way quicker. Like these fights would be like a few seconds in that show and not. So yeah, so that's a good point. My pros, everything else. I like the representation of the different races in the world. Even though it's just human, elf, and dwarf,
And demons.
and demons. I still thought it was cool. I was kind of interested in like the possibility of demons not being all bad, but when it was revealed that
To be
it doesn't
fair, but
matter-
they also do that.
Yeah, they do
yeah,
that somewhat as well.
they do. It's just so they have a common enemy regardless as a villain.
They do that with like every time there's a demon in an anime, they do that.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of did that in Castlevania with
which-
Alucard.
But also
Oh, yeah.
vampire.
Yeah,
different
but
stuff.
I know it's
and
different stuff.
even
It's in the same realm.
Even Castlevania, there's vampires like where there's a twist where they actually have some good in them.
Like besides Alucard, there's
Yeah, but
No,
then
no,
again-
not just Alucard, Dracula. That was like a big.
Oh
thing.
yeah, but
And
he was a
Do you remember that girl vampire that was seducing the Forge Master?
Oh yeah,
And it was like supposed to be fake, and she
but it was
actually.
real. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
but
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Demon Slayer. There's also like demons there. Oh, there turns out they're good, like Nezuko. Like they do that
Yeah.
every time there's demons or vampires.
Yeah,
there's
it's
always
a
one
common
that's
There's
true.
always one that has
Yeah,
to be good.
but yeah, I thought they were gonna do that in the show, but they didn't, which is fine. Which just means that they will always have a common enemy, and all the rivalries that they had during the test of those different characters, they are shown sometimes as antagonists. They will fight together if it is against the demons. So yeah, and the fantasy, the world building, amazing. Slow build, yes, but sometimes you just gotta. I mean, I've never watched One Piece, but I'm sure all the One Piece fans would
it's
fucking long,
would agree that like
goated.
the build up is.
I heard
what
that
makes
this
you-
whole thing about One Piece, this was only like the intro, or it was
do you
like
mean?
they haven't even
Yeah, I know
started.
what you're
yet.
saying.
Look at
Do you know what I'm on about?
I think
Yeah,
that's like
that,
that is
everything
true.
so
I
far.
don't know if
That's
that's
a
real.
It
Yeah,
has to be a joke, yeah.
like I don't. That was not from like Oda,
Yeah.
which is the writer. Like that wasn't.
yeah, we're getting robbed.
Bro, we're
That's
getting
what I'm
robbed
saying.
as we
Let's-
speak.
Trucks outside. Anyway, you done? Because I actually made a pros and cons list, so we can ignore the trucks outside. Yeah, so I'll start with what I think are pros, right? So first of all, I like how, especially in the beginning, how distant the main party was from like the viewer in terms of the viewer's perspective. Like, it's a bit what you were saying. I found it a little bit weird how the show starts when the conflict ends. So the main conflict ends, and that's when the show is starting. So they've killed the Demon King, and you literally just meet these characters as the conflict's ending. So to me, I was like, I don't know Himmel, which is the hero.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone on the party.
Yeah.
I was like, why would they give a shit?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But that was the point. The point is that the Frieren didn't know any of them all.
Yeah.
And you go through the show finding out about them,
you learn.
which is what Frieren's doing as well.
Yeah, through her
So,
memories.
I quite liked, once I understood in the beginning, I was like, why would I care about Himmel or any of those beginning characters? But that's what Frieren's doing
Yeah,
as
it was
well.
the exact same thing. Because when they showed up, I thought they were going to be the main characters.
Yeah.
And then they start dying, and the show continues without them. And I was like, where the hell is this going? It
Yeah.
took me so much by surprise. But yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And if you look at the difference between the flashbacks and the present, the flashbacks Frieren basically has no expression, no emotions. She only shows emotions
Towards the end,
in the
Yeah.
present.
Yeah.
And only once you finish the show do you realize how significant it was she crying at the beginning
Yeah.
at Himmel's grave. It's
Yeah.
like when you first watch it,
Yeah, I
you,
forgot
you,
that
don't, you
happened.
don't really think much of it.
I forgot that.
But once the show ends and you think back to it, how difficult it is for her to show emotion.
But it shows her growth because most of the new stuff that she does in terms of like feelings is because she learned on the decade that she was with Himmel and the others.
Mm.
Like most of the time when she does something different, for example, on the fight, not using like flashy spells, that's because of what Himmel said.
Yeah.
Or like getting presents.
Yeah,
or like,
yeah.
The thing is, she only understands it now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now that
it's-
she's kind of thinking
it's-
about it.
It's like what you said. We are learning with her
Yeah,
through her
'Cause
memories.
in the beginning, it was a thing of like, why would I care? Like, you literally feel distant from the main characters
Mm.
of the original party. But it made the show better when I realized that Frieren also feels distance from the main, like the main
Yeah.
cast
Yeah.
of the original party.
Sort of layers.
So yeah, so I
Like
quite like
onions.
once I realized that. Another thing is, it goes through plot points quite easily. Like you don't notice like arcs. Like this happens, stops, then this happens. It kind of goes through things easily. And
Yeah,
it
I guess.
connects and creates like story threads like very well. So an example that I wrote down was the jewelry part. You know, when she finds the ring Himmel gave her in a box.
Yeah.
yeah.
So the ring was in a box. She didn't wear it. She forgot about it. But then when she loses the ring, she spends every night looking for it. So it goes from a plot point of like she didn't really care about the ring to when she loses, she's looking for the ring every night, which kind of shows how like
Yeah.
she actually cared about him and didn't understand why or how she did.
Yeah, we actually learn of the ring in that episode.
Yeah. Like in the same episode, the characters meet.
It was inspired.
That's on the fucking table, bro.
Anyway.
I just walked over there. There's some sleeping on the table. I was like, what the fuck?
She looks like she's been shot in the head.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
what a description for
Anyway,
the viewers.
In the same episode, like we find the ring, which is pretty much again Frieren. They do this a lot in the show. Frieren remembering the ring is when we actually see the ring for the first time, and in that episode she loses the ring, and it's like
To
it
be
goes
fair,
from
when
an
we
item.
first saw the ring was when Fern got it as a present.
Yeah.
No, that was.
Wait, it
a
wasn't the same ring.
That was. You can talk about the symbol of the bracelet.
Oh, it was. Yeah,
it was
a bracelet. It was a
You
bracelet.
saw the ring prior.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Oh, that's
It was
the
a
bracelet.
bracelet.
Okay.
Yeah,
it was a
you saw the
bracelet.
ring prior. to the
And she was
bracelet.
just.
It was
she
the
just
same symbol.
thought of it because
Yeah.
of the bracelet.
Yeah.
But you saw the ring before.
But wasn't the
bracelet.
symbol on the ring the same on the
Yeah.
bracelet?
Yeah, that's literally what I just said.
Yeah, so I quite like how
Jesus.
something like that, something like simple like jewelry that goes from her not caring to what are we looking for every night? It literally shows how her character is, and it starts a plot point of what does the ring mean and how does that affect the character. So, I think just the way that's written, or the way Himmel's written, and it kind of links to my next point, where it's just a great representation of heroism, because normally it's always like, who killed the dragon and the perfect hero who took the sword from the rock, classic.
Which he
stuff.
didn't. Funny enough,
But
he didn't.
Himmel, like the acts that are actually represented in the show, is the small stuff he did in the village that impacted now and people still remember. And that kind of reflects with the elf guy towards the end where everyone's forgotten about him.
Yeah.
And it kind of represents how everyone's going to forget Himmel as well. But the small acts he's done will have a bigger impact and maybe even slaying the big demon lord,
Yeah, true.
And so I quite like that and how he didn't.
Yeah, because throughout the show, they barely talk about them killing the demon lord.
Yeah, no, they mentioned like,
focus,
the big guy a couple of times.
Yeah. They focus so much on like the individual different acts that they did to help
Especially
different
Himmel,
people and villages.
because Himmel is like representation of heroism in the show.
We
which
never
is
got to
different.
see what the Demon King looks like.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
They didn't even show it.
Because when you think about it, it has no importance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's what
At least not now.
It's what Danny just said. Like maybe when she gets there, like to the place that's in a demon place or whatever. But it's what Danny was saying. Like what was important was Himmel helping people doing like simple things, and that's why people still remember him. And like the other fucking elf, where like they don't remember his party anymore. Like even though they're statues, which
So-
is the same with Himmel.
Yeah, exactly that. So I think that's like the way it represents heroism is very different to pretty much every other show I've watched. Like it's not about the big dragon they slayed or the big feast. That stuff really happens in the beginning of the show. First minute they explain that.
Yeah.
It's the small stuff that Himmel went to do, the small villages he helped by with the crops or whatever. And the fact that he didn't take the sword from the rock, he wasn't special. He wasn't like the big hero from fairy tales. He literally wasn't. Because the whole thing, if you watch the show, you know, it's like if you take the sword from the rock, you're the one that's supposed to kill.
You're like the chosen one.
the demon king.
Yeah.
And he didn't. He wasn't it, but he still did it. So I think the way the show portrays heroism is like at a whole different level.
That was very good. Like that whole thing that like even though people thought he did, he actually didn't take the sword out of the rock.
Yeah, I think like the way it approaches like subtle kind of points like this, like heroism, or another thing was the fear thing with Eisen, and then eventually Stark.
Oh yeah.
I think that was like amazing because Stark is a lot like Zenitsu in terms of like cowardice character.
Yeah.
But Stark is
But
Zenitsu
away.
done well.
Yeah, a way better representation.
Yeah, Stark is Zenitsu done well.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that
Yeah.
because he shows fear, like with the whole shaking and like perfect. Like that's the actual representation of being a warrior, which is what Stark is.
Yeah.
But he doesn't get annoying. He actually fights when he needs to be. You know.
yeah.
While
And he
Zenitsu-
actually, when he's not fighting, he's a normal human
Yeah,
being.
and it's that thing of like where Stark even says that like he fights scared. Like the whole thing that he does the same thing as his mentor, which I don't remember his name. They're like
Eisen.
he was
Eisen,
he was shaking, and he still fought even though he was shaking. Because
which-
Zenitsu just
Which
cries.
Zenitsu doesn't. Like Zenitsu, Stark fights even though he's scared. Zenitsu passes out to fight.
Yeah, but when Zenitsu like walks in, and I think in the new
yeah,
season,
yeah,
he's
but
like-
I think that was obviously that moment super sick for Zenitsu.
well, when he opens his eyes.
Like no, like yeah, the whole thing of him passing out.
Yeah, no,
Like,
but the thing
but
is,
the amount of the show that he spends just being his annoying self
yeah,
is way too much.
yeah, but like
And,
that kind of makes the arc better.
Yeah, I
now.
agree with
Like
Rafa more.
now that he realizes that his grandpa, this is spoilers for
Yeah.
Demon
Demon
Slayer.
Slayer.
Demon
That
Slayer
he
spoilers
realizes
now.
that his grandpa is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He realizes that like he has to fight now. The demon.
yeah.
Like the always only fighting when he was unconscious or always eyes closed or whatever, or like when you could tell that he wasn't awake, to now after he got the letter say that his grandpa died, him all of them falling and you just see him relaxed with his eyes open,
Yeah.
like the change.
I guess yeah.
Yeah,
I,
but
guess-
that's,
I still think he's
Don't get
way
me
too
wrong.
much.
Yeah, I
Zenitsu
agree, I agree.
is a good character. He's just not a good representation of like
Yeah,
fear
the-
into body.
Yeah,
He's not.
I think I agree. I think Stark's a better representative.
Because he doesn't change. He just goes from he kind of just snaps as Nito.
Yeah.
Stark is more, even though he's scared, he fights through it.
Didn't Stark pass out sometimes though because he was scared?
No,
No, I don't think
No?
so.
No.
no.
Oh.
And even then,
Maybe I
like the
couldn't
whole
think so.
gist of him always being like a crybaby or like just it was literally when you met him, he did that. But
Yeah.
like they stopped. I think Zenitsu they do too much of that.
They do.
But yeah, apart from that, my last point towards a pro is that its writing is very subtle in Frieren. Like the way characters change and progress is nothing major. Like it's what you're saying. There's no major fights. Like for example, Goku's. This is on your fucking bottle, right? Goku he changes mid fight.
Not sponsored by that.
Power up, not sponsored.
Yeah, turn it around. Turn it around.
Not sponsored by
We're not
Dragon
sponsored
Ball.
by Goku. Turn around.
Yeah, but Goku changes mid fight. I mean, again, I haven't watched Dragon Ball, so, but like a lot of characters change
I have only watched the movie.
mid fight, right? And like that's the whole thing. Something big happens in Frieren. It's subtle things. Like for example, the plant battle with Sane. So the priest they eventually joined their battle, right? The plant battle.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It's something
Yeah.
small, but it made so much for the character of Sane, where he learned to trust the party's word instead of just like his own judgment and whether they're actually linked or not
Yeah.
through events. He learned to trust of the party's just like word and what they say, and trusting their judgment. And I think that's something. We'll drink there, mate. I think that's. I think that's. Like it's very subtle. It again, that's just an example.
Yeah.
But even with Frieren, how she changes throughout understanding how things actually matter and stuff is just very subtle, but it's well written. It's just very subtle, and I think normally in anime it's kind of told to you like something big happens to change the character. Like for example, Zenitsu, what we were talking about, Grandpa dies. That's how he snaps out of it. With Frieren, every character subtly changes, and if you're paying attention to it, then it's something that's like. It's one of those things that when you go watch the show again, you appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
I can
Frieren,
understand that. Yeah.
It's a show that you could watch again and have a newfound appreciation for it.
Yeah, but like, but rewatching it, like the rewatchability, I think that's what it's called, right? It's not that good. Like, yes, you understand more of it.
Yeah, I think you can appreciate
you can
it-
appreciate more of it, but like,
I
bro, it's
think-
28 episodes.
Well, I think
Okay,
it
that's
depends
in terms of
on
length,
each
mate.
yeah, it's so
individual's
insane.
representation of rewatchability because someone thinks rewatching One Piece is like nothing.
Yeah,
People have
So
that
yeah,
person's
so,
sick in the head. If you
so yeah,
our family.
sure,
Oh yeah.
sure, you can't rewatch it as fast or as easy as like JJK or it's like some other anime like that, where it's more just
Yeah.
straight up boom, boom, boom. But I just thought of the song.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
what song?
Yeah,
you
no.
can say no. You can say the song. We're not gonna
I-
fucking copyright over your
I
voice.
don't know the name.
No.
No,
Sing works.
It's literally boom, boom. I think we're gonna cut this place.
No, we're not.
Cut it off.
I'm editing. Cut it off.
Boom.
Everything is staying on. I continue.
Show the people the truth.
Say it some more. Okay, but
Continue. Let's not go down that road.
I don't even know what I was saying anymore.
yeah.
You talk about boom or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so people's interpretation of rewatchability. Like I don't usually rewatch stuff.
Oh, yeah, very,
No, I'm talking like if you did, you'd have a new found appreciation for it. Like it,
Yeah.
it won't be just the same one.
Yeah.
So that's my pros.
Only two shows that I've rewatched. One is Arcane, which we're going to talk more about in a different
Review in a
episode,
Yeah.
and Cyberpunk. Only two shows that I've ever.
CP. You like CP?
bro.
Out of 10, how much do you like CP?
Okay, what?
You like CP?
I'm
yeah.
confused about the.
Yeah, well, bro. Well, you love CP.
Just say you like it, but it's fine.
No, yeah. I'm not sure about it.
Smart.
Stay on the same side.
Yeah, that's nice.
They're watching this.
They're watching.
Or fake accounts. Yeah. So those are my pros, which is why I gave it a 7. I'm gonna go into my cons.
Still
why-
fake
Oh my
God
lord, bro.
damn, bro.
Yeah, it's 28 episodes.
Yeah,
you know.
still.
So,
to be fair,
Whole episode is gonna be his opinion. I'm joking.
it's his episode.
It is.
Actually,
his
it is his episode.
Everyone
well,
clap for his
no,
episode.
it's just like since I actually wrote them down, you guys can because a lot of these points you're like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I didn't think of.
He did actually have that.
So-
Yeah.
I watched it first, so I watched it way before.
To be fair, should I? Do you want to finish your full and then I give my opinion?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe in the future, whoever is leading the episode
Goes
they can
last.
go last.
Yeah, that's
they
not bad
they
idea.
bring all the points.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go through my cons.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
then
right now,
I'll finish it
yeah.
off.
Yeah.
So yeah, cons. The first one is it's a very streamlined story. Like the overall plot is not really. It's just her going back through the 10-year journey.
Yeah.
There's not overall plot.
There's not much
It's just
sauce to
something
it.
happens. They go to this. For example, they do the test. That's done. Then they kind of move on to the next village. And yes, there's a constant writing of characters to do with their like progression.
Yeah,
But
but
apart
their
from that-
journey is not the same. She's not undergoing the same
Yeah,
journey.
no, I know. But I mean, like the overall.
It's the cut,
No,
bro.
it's like a
The cut is still
chat
chewing
is
on
just man spreading on the kitchen table.
But yeah, the overall plot. Like, what's the overall plot of Frieren?
She
The main point. So no individual character progression. What's
she
the
needs to get to
overall plot?
heaven to meet him
Yeah.
again to tell him.
That's not the overall plot. They
Yeah,
mentioned that.
it
That's not her
is.
plot. Her plot is not getting into heaven.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You cannot come away from Frieren being like the plot is her trying to get.
No,
to heaven.
That's literally
Not the plot, the objective.
What?
the objective of the show is
the
for that to
goal.
happen.
No, the
That-
objective of the goal is her to understand.
No, okay.
What
Are
are
we
you-
talking
no,
about
okay,
the character's goal?
I'm
or
talking about the
show?
overall plot
Overall
of the show.
of the
It's
show.
not-
It's
there's
to
no,
get
no,
to
there's
heaven.
no way you're coming off Frieren being like the overall plot of the show that they're trying to accomplish is Frieren.
Let me,
gets to heaven.
let me ask you. Then where are they going right now?
What?
where
just
are they
finished the
going?
Exam. They're not going
Yeah.
to heaven. They're going.
Why
to
did they
the-
finish the exam?
Oh, you mean heaven in terms of like the journey, like the end?
Oh, no,
of
she's
the
not
journey.
trying
place
to
they're
die.
trying to go to.
I thought you
Yeah.
meant like how they talked about with the I forget his name, the priest from their original party.
Yeah.
How they talked about getting to heaven and how
No.
they believe in it.
There's a place called heaven.
Oh, yeah, there's actually.
That was rubbing
yeah.
something else then. Yeah, sure, but like that is not a major plot.
Yeah, it is common for fantasy related stories to be like a journey.
Yeah, they're just going
That
about
is a
the world.
very common.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
thing.
personally, I like an overall kind of plot. It might take a while to get there, but have like
Yeah, I think it's because the show is big, but it's very slow in terms of plot. So we're actually a small fraction in compared with another anime like JJK, where by 28 episodes you've already gone
yeah, but
through
you
like
can't
2
come away
arcs.
from the first scene and be like, "There's no overall point." Like plot for it. I mean,
There's definitely
it's very hard to set up mystery that way. If you're just kind of going
you
on
mean
through the
like an
world.
overall?
arching, yeah,
Yeah,
plot.
I think it's just because the show is still too young.
Maybe I think after 20 episodes should start building something there.
That's
I'll give you an example. I haven't even seen it, but I'm pretty sure One Piece, the exact same
That's
way.
One Piece, mate. Yeah.
Well, for example, Hunter x Hunter is a more worse.
Yeah, well, that's a better example actually, because we have watched Hunter x Hunter, and it's like that.
I disagree. Hunter x Hunter is a better overarching plot.
But because
No,
because
first
you've
of all,
watched
the overarching plot since the beginning is Gon finding his father. Since the first episode was him becoming a hunt. Like the plot was him like finding his father. So
The same is the same can be said for Frieren.
no, because she's
Getting
just going
heaven
there
and-
for no like. There's no significance to reaching heaven.
No, she wants to
Yeah.
talk to Himmel again.
Yeah, because
that's the whole point.
she never
She can't talk to him.
like
again.
she
No,
never showed
can't.
That's the point of
emotion to Himmel.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
can. The whole point of going to heaven
It's
is
so you can
speak
yeah,
with-
to your dead ones, and that's why Fern's
yeah.
going as well to
Yeah.
meet the
The priest.
guy, the priest.
Yeah, I think if that's the case,
Did you
guys
watch the
if
show?
You guys are right. Funny, mate. If you guys are right, I think it just isn't emphasized enough then. Because with Hunter x Hunter, they emphasize him finding his father. Well.
I guess, yeah. I'll give that to you.
Maybe once or twice.
I maybe. I mean, to be fair, you don't
I
know.
think it's
you
also
don't-
not just going to heaven, but walking her steps, the same steps that she did with the first group that she had with Himmel. They're literally taking the exact same route. So that was also, it's not just getting to heaven, it's doing the exact same path that she took.
Yeah, but they don't talk about
just
that
from
as
a
an
different
overall-
perspective.
They
Just
don't
from
talk
different
about that
perspectives.
as an overarching plot. Like it's just something they're doing.
I mean,
So-
they do
But,
kind
I
of
mean,
like
for some of you guys,
flashbacks and stuff like
I'm
that.
just going through my
The
thoughts.
plot is not simple; it's complex. I know it. You struggle sometimes with.
By the way, just before I forget,
It's
uh,
very existent. That's the problem. They mentioned it maybe once or twice.
Also-
With Gon, it was very clear that he was just trying to find his father and doing whatever he can to get closer to that.
Yeah, just to clarify,
And
if,
stuff happened.
if you haven't seen the show, heaven is a place in
Yeah.
the actual world.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
not, it's not, yeah.
Anyway,
in heaven.
It's a
my,
location.
Yeah.
My next con, I think it was mentioned already, how Sane, the new party member, just disappears. Like after an episode or two, I wish they would have
Yeah.
done a little bit more with him.
Yeah,
And him,
I
so he
don't
could develop a
disagree
little
with
bit more. But it's what you said, maybe he'll show up.
Yeah.
So we can.
he
definitely will.
Another thing, and this actually like when I was watching.
Yeah, just before you move on, just think about how long it took for Stark to show up,
It's kind of aggressive.
That's the point.
and like
Yeah.
But he stayed.
and then like they had the party composition of the four, so you knew that two more were coming, and one of them had to be a warrior, the other one had to be a priest. Of like logically
Yeah.
thinking of like how the story is
the
going to
story,
progress,
yeah.
and it took ages
Yeah, but
before
Stark stayed. That's like I don't mind saying
I
should
know.
show up quite late if he stayed, dude.
I know he probably will come back.
Yeah, I mean maybe we'll see, I guess. But another thing, and this actually was like while I was watching, I was like, goddamn, right? In episode 20, when they're doing the exam with the birds,
The birds.
right? The birds where they have to catch
Yeah,
birds.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
they have to catch
So you're
bird,
telling
yeah.
me those fucking birds can break through fucking ice, but can't break through the cages?
I'm pretty sure they were magical.
I'm presuming that as well.
Well, they didn't say that at least.
Yeah,
So I
but
was
you know,
like, those birds can fight speed of sound, smashing through ice, but they can't break out of the cage. I was like, because I was thinking, so they'll land on the cage, they'll just smash through it. They should have been like, okay,
fact, they didn't
magical
explain it.
cages, perfect explanation. At least fucking say it. Don't make me presume it.
I'm pretty sure they said
Maybe
or
I missed
just,
it.
like,
But
I
if
don't
you know
remember
if
them
it's
saying
correct-
it.
like now during the explanation of the
I
exam.
did fall asleep during an episode.
yeah.
So maybe it was during that episode, but like
No,
I
but
did
to be fair,
rewatch it.
I did fall asleep on that episode, and I don't remember them saying
actually
they was.
slept.
I don't remember them saying anything,
Yeah.
but like also
Shit
you
pissed me
can
off.
just presume that the cages
Tell
are
me.
given
Tell me, otherwise then why show me the bird break through ice and then stay
because of how
Just-
fast they can move. It's not
Yeah,
normal
just,
bird.
just make it more
great
simple.
scene. Yeah, tell me the cages are at least magical.
I don't think
so-
it's that deep. I think
Otherwise-
you're being
Yeah.
picky.
A little bit, but it pissed me off when I watched it. Another thing is episode 22, like after the exam, how firm, like half an
After
episode,
the
like,
first one.
I don't really know.
Oh,
After
well,
one of the exams, like it's either half an episode or even a full episode where Fern is just mad at Frieren for like oversleeping, and then the rest of the episode is just random bullshit that they do.
yeah, filler. That's
Like
what I'm
a whole
saying.
episode. Tell me how you have 28 episodes. Your show's already naturally slow. You spend a whole episode doing nothing, doing niche.
Well, wasn't it like straight after
The exam.
one of the tests?
Yeah, it
was
was
done?
straight after an exam
Yeah.
where we just saw Stark, and you spend a whole episode of Fern being angry at
Yeah,
Frieren
'cause-
because
'cause,
she's
you know,
sleeping.
The show can't always be going up. It has to.
Yeah,
have
don't
its
give
up
me
and
a
down.
filler, bro. I don't
Yeah,
care.
you could have done something.
It
To be
was
fair,
that-
in terms
that
of the
episode, episode
fillers-
22, watch it, come back.
In terms of the fillers didn't impact me to the point that I was like, man, this is a filler. In
Yeah.
terms of, it wasn't like Hunter x Hunter, where
Yeah.
I'm actually
Yeah.
going on my phone and researching which episodes are fillers.
Yeah,
so I
it's
can
a
skip
big way
them.
to Naruto.
Yeah, it's
With these fillers, to be fair, they didn't make me want to be like, oh, I want to
Yeah, no,
skip
it was
it.
just because there wasn't a lot, but episode 22, I was like, this is boring as fuck.
is that it for you?
I just have one more
okay.
where every prominent character passes the exams.
Yeah.
Even with
Well,
the
of
bird thing,
course, of
where
course.
they passes the exam. Why? Why? Like then show us characters that don't matter and fail them. Because otherwise, what's the point?
Wait, sorry. What?
Every prominent character that they show that has more than 1 minute screen time
Frieren
in the
did pass.
exam. No, but that's different.
And Water Girl as well. And
Yeah, the World Girl didn't pass.
They did pass.
No,
No.
they didn't. Oh, they passed the bird.
The,
but they
the
didn't
ice,
pass the final.
also the
Yeah,
ice girl
they-
didn't pass.
No,
They
no,
failed.
I meant not the final.
You meant like the bird one.
like the proper exams, because the final one she ended up changing it and being like, "I'll
Then,
just
then
say
what
yes
do you
or no."
mean? What do you mean?
Like the bird exam,
Yeah.
because technically there was another exam afterwards. But ended up not being a proper one because the Elven Mage decided.
Well,
not
after
to
the
be
bird.
exam. Yes.
No, after the bird was the dungeon.
Yeah, after the dungeon, that was meant to be one.
A third, but the girl decided
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
make the test
Every-
herself.
Wasn't the bird after the dungeon?
No.
No, the
no,
bird was the
the
very
bird
first
was the
one.
very
Regardless,
first one.
like the three main exams, every prominent character passed. I wanted at least one of them. were-
That's not one of my problems. That's not one of my problems.
Like, because otherwise, the only ones that failed was when they were just told, "No, you're not going."
Doesn't the same happen in Hunter x Hunter or in Naruto?
Yeah.
No. For example, Killua doesn't pass the first exam. He has to retake it. He has to retake the Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, but he goes up until pretty much the end.
Okay, but he fails it. I don't mind if people get up to the third exam and fail, but it's not a thing of he was just told. It wasn't a thing of like Killua was just told, "No, you're not passing." It's like he failed the exam because he killed someone.
I think
I
that's
don't.
still-
I disagree. I don't see that as a
Like, for
problem.
example,
Say something.
to be fair, it doesn't
A
really.
scene that I really liked
It just
was
doesn't
when,
matter.
Yeah.
was when the Imperial Mage, the old man, his whole thing was like about magic, and after fighting Frieren, he was depleted, so he just started throwing hands.
Oh, yeah.
trying to get the
Oh,
voice.
yeah, that's-
I thought that scene was like,
For example, I think that the scene was good, but the whole thing of him being like he lost, and being like at the last minute being like, "Oh, I found a bird, so I'm just gonna beat you up with my fist." Is like
no, he didn't find the bird. He found
to beat
another
the people. Yeah,
another
I
team that
think-
had lost.
I think that was just kind of like the show pulling something out of his ass, so those cards.
I disagree.
No,
They
I
did
disagree
more.
with
They
that, yeah.
did. They literally did that with the other team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
They
think
literally just found the
there should
board
be some
lying
prominent
around.
characters that failed the exam, even if it's just one team, and it could be something
I
like
mean,
Hunter x Hunter when
but-
they pass the exam
but
next
the-
or for next.
The
year.
majority of them
Yeah.
did fail, even
Yeah,
though it was up to
no.
the
The
decision.
okay, yeah, but that's not barely an exam.
But then what's the
Like,
point?
That's not them failing. It's just up to someone else's decision.
Then
It's not because they failed the exam.
What's the point of introducing these characters if they're only going to show up in one exam and
Yeah.
fail?
yeah.
you can have
But
like,
Killua was a lot different. Killua,
Yeah, he's a main character.
he was the main character.
No,
Also,
He's a
before,
co-protagonist.
also before
second,
taking
oh my
the second exam, he literally had a whole arc with Gon.
okay.
Yeah.
So like, you can't just introduce characters and fail them and never use them
No,
again.
no.
That's
Like
pointless.
I think the way they
No,
did it
you-
was good, which is
I disagree.
first test they showed the story of the people that they wanted to pass. They passed on to the second one, and then some of them failed. Like for example, the rock guy, they showed a lot of him.
He passed.
No, he failed the second
no.
one.
He failed the second
Oh,
exam.
yeah,
yeah.
he did.
He
fail
failed
the
the second
second
one.
The
So
bird
did the ice
Yeah.
girl? No,
Yeah.
no, the dungeon.
The
the
dungeon.
Yeah,
Because the bird was the first one.
Oh, yeah,
so,
yeah, yeah,
for
true,
example,
I
the
forgot
rock
the
guy,
dungeon.
the first one was to basically give you a little bit about him, and he failed the second one.
Yeah.
So did the
I
ice
forgot-
girl.
I
forgot
thought he
about
was
the-
gonna go and pass. Yeah,
I thought
so
the
did
rock guy was
the
at the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're
the
right.
ice girl failed the second one as
You're right,
well.
I forgot about the rock.
Who
guy.
else failed? There was a lot. Boldy failed.
Boldy. Oh,
Holdy.
Oh yeah, those two extras in
I
the dungeon.
want to learn what happened to Baldy because
Oh yeah. So do you remember when they were all waiting
After
outside?
he shows up at the end.
now, because Baldy, right? He was.
Who the
he's-
fuck is
So when they were all waiting outside
One
the
of the
room,
guys in
right,
the dungeon.
a random guy, you know that group of like three that fought the hair
Oh,
girl.
the baldy.
Yeah, Baldy,
fuck that guy, who
Baldy and
cares?
the other mage they were running, and Baldy goes,
With the
"You
mustache.
run, I'll take
Yeah.
care of it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
We never saw
You
him.
don't see him again.
He was an NPC.
We don't know if the
Yeah.
Baldy, my favorite.
To be
character.
fair, there was no death.
Yeah, you say your thing.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
so
sure.
On the second one,
on the second one there was no death. They all
on the
used
first one there was, well, which is quite. But yeah,
What?
but they used to
Who
go.
died on the first one?
There,
They
there were
didn't-
like randoms.
There were
that died.
randoms who were dying.
Remember by the
Oh,
birds.
because of the creature. But you gotta keep in mind, these tests are on purpose so people don't die.
Yeah.
Especially the second one.
Especially
yeah.
the second one.
So, I gave it a 5.
Do like keep in mind with the time. Just not to rush
People
you. or anything.
waffle, bro.
Not to rush you or anything.
fine.
Before you.
The bloke that spoke for 45 minutes
I
tells me
really knew you
to.
were gonna
It's
say
fine,
It's
it's
because
fine.
we do have time constraints and how much we can record. I'm just letting you know because you don't have timer over there.
We're not having technical issues today.
No
so that's
technical
good.
issue. No technical issue. So, I gave it 5. If a second season came out, it has the opportunity to increase. The reason why I gave it 5 was the beginning was very. Also because the whole point was for you to get to the end of the show and start caring about the characters from the beginning, which in the beginning you have no information
Wait,
about.
what you
them,
mean by
nothing.
that? What you mean by
Like for example, in the beginning, Himmel didn't really matter.
Yeah.
That's his name, right? Himmel.
Yeah, the
He
hero.
didn't really matter. Towards the end, he's got such a big importance, right?
Okay.
But as a new person watching the show, for example, the whole thing with the Demon King gets defeated. They show these 4 characters. 3 of them get old and die pretty much straight away. So it's like, what am I watching? It did. So I found it very boring the first couple episodes.
I don't. That's not why they introduced those characters, just to make sure that you knew, like, of them. But the
Yeah.
point wasn't to make those characters important because they're not the main characters.
The whole point
And,
is that they're not important.
even by the end of
No,
the
yeah,
show,
but you gather that as you watch the show. But
the
like
whole-
Thiago agreed, the beginning was very.
Yeah, but I think the beginning had to be like that for the show to do what it wanted to do.
Maybe,
Otherwise, you can't feel Mike Frieren in the sense of feeling distant from those
Yeah.
characters unless you don't know anything about
Yeah, I
them.
know, but there was a reason why I stopped watching. I'm glad that I picked it back
I
up.
also don't think it's your type of show. To be
No, it was my
'Cause it's
type of show.
complicated.
If it's not pew pew, bro, you don't.
It was my type of show. What else? So in terms of pros, I really liked the development of Frieren. So even a point I really liked that you guys didn't talk about was in the beginning she had very little emotion towards anyone, right? She was just
Continue.
she was just
I started. No, I was. Yeah.
insane.
I was thinking about
she was
something
just
else.
existing. But for example, what was her favorite spell since the start when she
The
didn't
flower
have
thing.
The flower
flowers?
field, yeah.
And it's I really like the way they connected her with everyone else. For example, how she met Himmel was meeting a little kid that was scared in the forest, and she uses that flower
They
spell.
never bring that up again.
It's fair, they only
Why
brought
would
it
they?
up
They
at the
don't
end.
need
touched
to.
on it once.
They don't need
Like,
to.
No, but that, to be
What?
fair, now that I think about it, there's a little bit of out of nowhere now.
No, it
Well-
was at the end.
Well, if you think about
Holy
it, if you think about it, you're like when Frieren remembers something, it's when you find out about it. So you're remembering it at the same time as.
But to be fair,
Frieren is.
if they showed that at
They'll
the
probably
end,
show more on season
they
2.
showed that at the end. If they hadn't shown it, you'd have been like, to be fair, why did Himmel just choose a random elf? in the
Himmel
middle of
doesn't
the
remember,
forest?
by the way.
He does.
He does.
I
He's
don't
the
think-
one that remembers Frieren.
Yeah, no,
because
but-
Frieren didn't know it was Himmel. That was
Yeah.
the kid that she helped.
I mean, again, it was at the very end, but from what I got from it was that Freeman remembered that, but Himmel didn't.
It was Himmel that told
no,
Frieren.
yeah, it was Frieren. Himmel
Yeah,
told Frieren.
Frieren about
Yeah.
it.
And it was Frieren in the present remembering that
Yes.
conversation
True.
that triggered it.
But it was just I really like the build up of Himmel showing all this like affection for Frieren by giving the ring and this and that all of it, and she wouldn't really reply with much. Towards the end where
Real.
she's going, it's real life. Like towards the end where she's going out of her way to fix
Yeah.
phone stuff. Making sure that every birthday
She
she'll
has
take them
something, yeah.
out, making sure like all of that.
Take
is
them out,
right.
what?
And
Take them out.
no, take them out for like food.
Oh,
Bro,
one
not
day.
take them out. But like, and I also liked that they didn't really have a relationship of like master and student between Fern and Frieren. Like most of the time, Fern was the one being like the responsible one
Yeah.
or getting
Yeah.
annoyed.
Yeah, it's a good.
It's a good
good
even
dynamic.
though Frieren is like
Hundreds of years old.
yeah
She's still a kid.
centuries or whatever it was, she acted like a little kid.
Centuries actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she acted like a little kid, and it was Fern that had to almost take care
You
of
know,
her.
it's same thing, isn't it?
Hundreds of years.
Or centuries.
Centuries.
Or hundreds of
Actually,
years.
It
old.
is the same thing. Let's
But
move on.
it sounds more
It sounds
refined.
better.
It
Yeah.
sounds refined.
Bigger word.
Is that it?
No, that's not it.
Vocabulary.
So that was some of the pros. And for example, I really liked the second test. I thought it was really good, and the way they kind of
Yeah,
like
that
made
was
it.
my. That's
And
my
then
The
favorite
second
as well.
test was definitely
With the
the best.
bird one, I also really liked. I didn't think
The bird.
I didn't have
it
problems
wasn't.
with the
I didn't
birds.
have a problem with
But
it.
you didn't have
Wait,
problem.
have you guys seen the Family Guy episode with the bird song?
Yeah.
No.
No, it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I think you have.
Peter's like obsessed with the song where it's like the bird is the word.
I mean, I've seen
like
Oh, I think
as
that's
a record. It's
No.
funny.
that.
But very popular. People know.
If you watch it, find it.
In terms of cons, it was literally just the beginning that I found it was a little bit slow.
But you gave it a 5.
I gave it no, but if
If
I'm
that's what you're
comparing-
only
A 5
con.
is like it's average. Like, it's
average,
the
yeah.
average
Because for
show.
example, if I'm
Mid.
comparing with like, if I'm comparing with like
Ooh, actually, we have to put on the table. So
Arcane
Yeah.
or Cyberpunk or something like that, and
Yeah,
if
it's not top tier,
Yeah, it's
but
not-
you're
I
saying it's
agree,
not
but
slightly
5 is
above
average.
average. Like I give it a
it will
6.
be a 5 or
actually,
6,
this,
yeah.
this is a good segue to where we'd put it.
Put it
I
on the
basically
table.
didn't want to put it too high.
Should we? I don't know what order of episodes this is going to release in, but caveat: with every review we're gonna do, at the end we're gonna put it on like this
A
little
personalized
table,
rating
a
tier list.
personalized rating table. Where it's like the classical S, A, B, C tier,
But a little personalized.
Yeah,
Yeah.
instead of having the letters, it has
Yeah.
they have different ones, and
But-
the,
but-
the editor will put on
Before
screen.
we go on to that, let me just finish by
Yeah,
giving
wrap it up.
one more pro point,
go on,
which
go on.
was I liked how
But
every single
Wait, what?
Nothing. Go on.
He said
bad
bad
she
shit.
No, how bad she is.
Not bad shit. Wait, what did you?
I really liked how every single member was kind of like related to the old members of her old party. For example,
Yeah.
that she could recognize the fear the Stark had compared with, I can't remember his name, but the dwarf
Eisen.
Eisen.
Yeah.
Or for example, the
Ozempic for some
the
reason.
alcoholism
what it is?
and
It's a drug, isn't
That's a
it?
drug for what? For Weymouth.
what Ozempic,
Ozempic.
bro. So
I thought
many
that was the
people
guy's
talk
name
about
for some
it.
reason. Let's not.
Anyway, let's
let's
not
not-
deviate.
it's not Ozempic,
Let's not
yeah.
get political.
But or like how the priest was also drunk and like smoked like the what?
Gambling.
She would describe him as a what would she describe him as?
Drunken
corrupted
priest. Oh, corrupted. Yeah.
Or
that was it.
like,
I like the gambling of
Yeah.
to be fair, Fern wasn't really connected to any of them.
She was literally connected to the priest.
no, in terms of
terms of,
yeah,
like, character.
but
Oh, in
not-
terms of like characteristics.
Well, because it's not a direct representation.
not a
Because
direct
the
one.
original party had 2 fighters. This party
She
has
was the only
2
woman in it.
two
Also,
major.
Like, to be fair, I like how they connected the priest with reality. How he was into like MILFs.
Yeah.
I really like it.
I was saying.
I thought you were gonna say an actual point. I said yeah. We don't let
he
you
sounded
finish.
like-
I was
That
like,
was the
yeah.
most relatable part of the show.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
So let's
The second priest. Yeah.
start putting
Yeah.
it on
The
the
thing
table.
is, I was thinking about. Imagine
think
we
too
don't
much.
release this one first, which we probably aren't. By the time we do another episode, isn't Frieren already going to be on the list? And then if they watch that first episode
Yeah, then we'll
first,
put this first.
That's all editing because we're not gonna mention. We just don't mention.
no, you don't understand.
We'll
Like,
take care of the
table's
post.
going to be on screen regardless.
This is a
I
useless
know.
conversation right now.
Technical
Yeah.
issues.
No technical issue.
Editing issues.
Anyway, so where would you guys put it? I think it goes on great or good.
Let's
Yeah,
see, let's
so we have.
You guys can see
you guys can probably see
mind
this
if I
on
have a quick-
screen. We have what is it? 5 options.
Yeah.
So at the bottom we have
To be fair, they can
They,
probably
they,
see
they'll
it.
see
It's
on screen, so
right
you don't
now.
have to describe it.
No, go through them regardless.
Okay.
It's fine.
dog shit at the bottom. Is it just bad?
Yeah, just bad.
Yeah. Bad. Mid.
Mediocre.
Good, and then
Absolute
peak.
cinema.
And then cinema, yeah.
It's peak fiction.
Yeah.
I think it goes on the great good part.
I
don't think it's peak fiction.
I don't
Or
think it's
near. If anything, it's lower on the boundary on the great or good, but I
Yeah.
don't think it's
So
mediocre.
I'll be happy
That's exactly
putting
what I'll
out.
say.
If you all decide to put it on good, that's the green one, right?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. The only reason why, for example, maybe now thinking about it after I gave mostly pros instead of cons.
Did you even give a single
He
con?
gave no con,
To be
was
fair,
like-
you went through most of the cons. I was like,
bro,
yeah.
It's the only pro I swear was that the priest like MILF, bro.
No, that was a big pro.
That was a big.
No, but to be fair, you went through. I was the last one. You went through most of the
Okay,
cons.
yeah, true.
But now thinking about it, I would probably agree more with Raf and give it a 6. The only reason why I don't, in the beginning, I didn't give it higher was I'm thinking about other shelves and how I would place them. And what I don't want to do
So,
is
so where would you place it on the table?
between
just you, just yourself.
just me, I would have to think between a medium.
Mediocre.
I'm at mid.
Medium, bro.
Medium rare.
He's alright. He's singing spices and
Medium hot.
We actually should have one. But it's just a
I'll put it between mid and good. So I'll be happy with
gotta pick-
whichever one you
So
choose.
not a section.
Yeah, not a section, mate.
No, yeah, but
If you had to pick,
it's gonna
if it was,
be-
if it was
yeah,
a,
If you had to pick one right now,
It is majority vote, but
yeah.
it is majority.
So you're a bit like me. It'll be on the great good section. If anything, is
On the lower.
in that section.
Yeah.
But
That's,
it's still in
that's
that
what I would
section.
say.
think it still
Yeah,
makes sense.
lower good.
If there was a mid slash good, I'll put it there.
There isn't.
So we all agreed it's gonna be.
mine, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
great
more
good
good.
section.
Yeah, I feel I'm gonna be a bit strict, like stingy with the absolute cinema.
Oh
Ones.
no, for sure.
Bro,
That's
Yeah,
not like-
I want
Bro.
to save this.
that's
for-
like those are the 9 or 10s.
yeah.
To be fair, have you
I'm
heard-
gonna fill the good sesh.
Have you heard that
Yeah,
there's like a
because fucking
new
it's all-
season of Cyberpunk coming out, like a new show?
No.
I heard somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if it's true.
No, it is.
I
No.
think I
But
heard something
If
about
it comes out and it's just as good as the other one, that's going to absolutely.
yeah,
I
I'm
don't
not
think
talking
they can
about
do that.
I know you love CP, mate.
Yeah.
Bro, what is
love
CP,
it.
bro?
Search it up.
I'm actually gonna search it up.
Well,
Don't
don't search it up. I'm pretty sure it's also illegal, so don't search it up.
No, it's not illegal to search up what CP stands for.
Oh, yeah. I thought he was going to search up CP.
Anyway,
Can I say what I think it stands for, and then you can just bleep it?
do you know what is it? If we need to bleep it, then you know what it is.
Is it?
No, it's
No,
child.
child-
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
if you know what it is, I'll bleep that. 'cause
Wait,
I'll bleep.
This whole conversation.
They just heard that.
Porn, guys.
Anyway, I'll bleep
Yeah.
all of that.
Anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that was
Should
what
we
it
do
meant.
in the table like also have if it's higher?
No way, I
we
said I
also
was
need
neutral
something.
about it, bro. Jesus.
Yeah, that's why me and Danny were
Should we
walking.
have something as in like if it's higher within the section it is,
We
also
can-
means something.
Yeah, we can order them.
Yeah, right.
So I'll
Yeah,
probably
so
put
they
at
are-
the bottom of the good.
Yeah, so they are going to be ordered. If you see they're lower within that section, it probably means they're lower.
You're probably gonna see the next couple episodes.
Anyway, so I
By
think
the way,
that's
maybe
it
you can get the
for
bottle.
review of
Yeah.
Frieren. We're gonna start to a game. We'll explain it.
Before we go, just to send off the free run discussion, I have a prediction that I've been thinking about it throughout watching the whole show. Obviously, I haven't read the manga. I'm assuming there's a manga out there. I
think
haven't read
so.
it, haven't seen
It's
anything.
non-original.
But I think the show is going to go through the lives of Freeren's new companions, Stark, Fern, and then it's going to go to the end of their lives, and the show's going to end with Freeren at their graves, like it started.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a
storytelling
prediction
right
and a
there.
half.
I
Yeah,
think.
that'll be good.
Yeah, no, I see that. Would you?
But the difference is she's going to end at their graves, not regretting, because
Yeah.
she got to know
And
them.
she probably won't
Yeah.
cry as well.
Because she
Because
lived.
they have to
Yeah,
do
no,
the
that'd
stuff.
be big.
because she
That's-
finishes with no regrets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's a great prediction. Anyway, we're gonna head off to a game. We'll explain
Yeah.
the rules in a little bit, but we have to get the
Yeah,
cards.
let's
Yeah.
do a little cut. Okay, so this is the great cut it. Great cut. Yeah. So this is the one of the games we're thinking about doing during the episodes. I call it the Ace Race. If you guys know any drinking games, you're probably going to recognize this to be horse race, just a bit different without any drinking involved. So basically, each one of us is represented by our own suit. In the card, we all have suits assigned to us. I'm spades. He's clubs, diamonds, and hearts.
Because I'm a gentleman.
Emotional guy.
My heart's
so yeah,
out there.
Just like the normal game of horse race, we're gonna flip a card. Whatever suit it lands on, moves forward, and we have 5 levels here. Each level is gonna be revealed what suit it represents, and that means it'll be the respective brother to ask questions in the level. People can move forward if they answer the question right, and if they don't answer the question right, they fall back down. It's pretty simple. I don't know how interesting or
You'll
like
never
visually
know.
appealing it's gonna
Yeah, we'll have
be,
to see in post.
but it's also gonna be more like
Yeah.
us answering
It's more of a
questions
trivia game.
and see.
yeah, it's a trivia game. We've all got
Yeah.
like
So
topics
trivia
and
game
stuff like that.
mixed with a card game with extra steps.
We're trying,
for no
we're trying
reason.
stuff, and this is one out of 2 games. The second game will be the next episode.
Yeah.
There'll be punishments. So this game with the winner and loser will carry on to the second game, and the loser of the second game
Gets
will have
spanked.
to do a punishment. We're not doing punishments.
Spunked.
Yeah, we're not doing punishments
We're not
yet.
doing punishments on the first here because we're getting used to and seeing how if the games even work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So if you're the one viewer that's watching right now, that's
our
you know,
fake accounts.
Oh my god.
my second and third email. If you can give me a review of what you
the
think,
game,
the
what you think of the
works,
game.
and if
Anyway,
they're
let's
good.
get
Yeah.
started.
So
That's right. I'll give a discount for my clients
Some
to
people
watch.
might actually just think that we just bought these
He does
mics
PT, mate.
and decided
I
to start
PT.
this shit just because.
Pedro F. Lift.
We have an episode talking about why
Yeah,
we
our boss started podcast.
Do we?
Watch that.
Might be out already.
Might be out.
Maybe out.
Might be.
Okay.
We don't know.
Okay. Let's go.
I like how
Ready?
Will just said might be out. Like, you know that.
Should we bet? Should we do some gambling?
Bro.
No.
I'm broke.
Well, hearts.
Strip poker. No.
Hearts.
That's me.
Move forward.
Move forward.
One.
And unveil.
Reveal the.
All right.
Okay.
So, hearts.
That's
That's
you asking
me.
questions.
So I just
You're
I'm
safe.
safe.
You're safe.
He's
you're
asking
safe.
questions
Okay.
himself, so he's good.
Diamonds.
All right. Pedro.
Ask him a question.
Ask him a
So
question.
should I first say the topic that I chose?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
Let's
chose.
just say topics.
Yeah. Well, we say if our students.
If
Okay,
yours.
sorry.
So I chose Invincible.
Okay.
Okay,
So
that's
he's
good,
asking me a
that's
question
good,
about
that's good.
Invincible. If I get it right, I
Mine's
move
a one
forward.
more
No,
blood.
If I get it,
So if you get it right,
stay.
you
Stay.
stay in the level. If you get it wrong,
You move
move
back.
down.
You move back.
So, and also, if the question that I ask is too hard and the 3 of them agree on it, my card moves back.
Yeah.
because it was
It's
the
hard.
whole
a
point is
majority
passing,
vote
like,
thing.
Yeah.
getting to the end, pretty much.
So, what organization monitors and manages superhero activities in the series?
Book of Art.
I don't fucking know.
That's not crazy.
NASA, mate. I don't. Is it?
Wait, do you have options for him?
Give me options.
I didn't
Wait,
have options.
we meant to have options.
Oh, you don't have to.
Mine don't
some
have-
of my
Depends how hard
questions.
the question
do.
is.
Yeah, some
Wait,
of my
repeat
questions.
the
do.
question. For
So,
me?
what organization monitors and manages superhero activities in the series? So, where Cecil works.
Yeah, where Cecil works.
Where was the name of the organization? What was the name?
Jerk mate.
That's the Jerkman servers.
You won.
Oh, that's where Omni-Man, the twerking video comes from.
If you search up Omni-Man, that's the only picture that shows up.
It's actually.
The one on twerking.
When I was looking for
Mark's
stickers
beat up body.
for my laptop,
Yeah.
search up Invincible, just twerking Omni-Man. Don't go on Redbubble. Shut up. They're not even sponsoring us. I don't know why.
Sponsor is Redbubble. You can have a sticker of his face.
Yeah, realistically. Man, it's like one of those things that's like, I should know it, but I don't. So just
Okay.
give it to me.
Do I help or not?
No.
No, you don't.
I
have.
mean, if you want.
So the last word is agency.
I know, it's like a...
yeah, no shit.
Well, it could have helped.
It's like an
Yeah.
abbreviation.
Okay,
like,
the
it's not-
abbreviation is GDA.
Okay.
Okay, then you gotta get it from there. I don't know it. Neither does he.
You can give
Yeah,
a little bit
GDA,
help.
no,
though.
GDA is a good hint, even though I still don't know.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Should I just
Try and guess what the A is.
Was that giving a little bit too much?
No,
that was good. Just say it.
He still doesn't know.
The Global Defense Agency.
Yeah,
Oh,
fair.
yeah, that was
I
it.
didn't know if that
Watch
one.
Invincible in a little while.
I didn't know if that one was a little bit
Okay,
too hard.
next.
That was good, that was good. That was good.
Cards, bro.
Hearts.
Better.
Move forward and
Better move
reveal
forward.
the...
Okay. Space.
space.
What's your topic?
What's the topic?
My topic.
By the way, I'm horrible with trivia stuff, so I'm definitely
So
back down.
the topics, they're random. It's whatever the person
We
decides
choose.
to choose. He went with Invisible.
Great
I
show.
went with Ocean.
Oh my god. Ocean.
I know.
Bro,
Marine biologist,
I
by
always
the way.
said
Yeah.
birds, bro. I was gonna say fish.
Birds that swim.
Birds.
Okay.
Penguins.
So I have a few easy ones.
What's
Give
Nemo's
him one.
name?
Just give
Okay.
him one. Off the...
Yeah, I'm just gonna say. Let's just start. What is the smallest ocean on Earth?
Ah, fuck. I'd hate
Bro,
if
you
you asked
should
me
know
that.
this.
No, I don't fucking
You
wanna
should know this. Bro, this is like third grade Portugal stuff.
I think I know.
Bro. So the biggest Pacific.
Yeah,
that
everyone
was
knows
one, that was one of the question, but I decided
no,
it
we
was
have in mind.
The smallest is the Indian Ocean.
final answer.
Ooh, that's what I'd say. That's
That's what I'm gonna go
It is
with.
the Indian Ocean.
Incorrect. It's the Arctic Ocean.
To be fair,
You always forget the
I knew three of them.
Yeah.
Pacific, Indian, and Arctic.
What about
To be
Atlantic?
I
Oh,
forgot.
in Atlantic, yeah. Oh.
The fuck?
forgot Atlantic.
The- I
You
don't-
also
to be honest,
forgot the Atlantic. You know,
That's
the
literally
one
what I
He
just
just
said.
said
I literally said, what about the Atlantic?
no one cares.
Good point.
Alright, so
the
I
thing
got
is, you ask me a
I
question
just
like that,
whacked the
I'm gonna
mic.
forget.
Next.
That
Close.
No, it's me.
is-
It's my card. I'm
So
close.
I ask a question.
Yes. Sir.
The topic is invisible.
You don't have to reveal
But once I
it.
did hear in the back.
Let's be quick on asking
Yeah.
questions.
This is gonna take long.
No, we'll see.
We'll cut
Yeah,
out
I
the
guess.
part that's all fucked up from the technical issues.
Who provides the voice for Omni-Man in the series?
Ooh, that's an easy one. That's an easy
JK
one.
JK Sim- oh, wait, then that's the name of the fucking character, isn't it?
We can't help you.
You
Oh
can't
my
help it.
god.
J.K. Rowling.
I know his face.
No, she has some stuff. She has some
He
stuff.
was
with, like,
the.
Yeah, we just talked
he's in
about it.
Spider-Man as
No
well.
pausing.
The first one. I'm not gonna remember his name.
Bro, just
just go with your gut, man.
Go with
Just-
your gut.
No, it's wait.
Go
It's
with-
J.K. Simmons, right? Is that his name?
Final answer?
Yeah, no, final answer.
Ding, ding, ding.
I
Yeah,
thought
you
that
got
was
it
the name
right,
of the
That's
character
right.
from
no,
Spider-Man.
that's
J. Jonah
J.
Jameson.
Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, I was thinking J.K. Simmons was the actual name.
I also get
Not
it.
be confused with
He's
J.K.
Yeah,
Rowling.
so he got.
We
he
don't
got
talk
it
about
right.
J.K.
He
Rowling.
can stay on that level.
We don't talk
Next.
about J.K. Rowling. But
Oh, it's me again.
She has
There
some
you go.
stuff.
Next, clubs. Rafa moves again. My question.
Oh my
Okay.
god,
Ocean.
bro! I thought- Such a
Ocean is
Bro,
such a
I'm gonna.
like...
I like with the ocean. All I could think about is Atlantic, bro.
Bro,
No, Atlantic, Pacific,
Okay.
those are common.
Yeah, Pacific. I could remember as well.
Indian Ocean, bro.
Yeah, don't give me a hard one, bro. I swear.
Okay, this one I can give you options.
What?
Okay,
How
alright.
does the fish
I
do?
appreciate
What
options.
percentage of Earth's surface is covered by oceans?
Oh, bro, that's easy, bro.
4 options. All right.
100%.
We got 91%.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. We've got
Can I
No,
phone a
that's-
friend if needed?
we've got 71%.
Okay.
Ooh, like the
We've
body.
got
Body 60.
72.
84%.
Are you dumb?
Body 60.
84%.
Okay.
And we've got 65%.
By the way, let me stop you. Did you just hear what this guy
What's the
said?
percentage of water in your body?
72.
75.
No, approximately 60%.
I thought it was 75.
Do you know why? Because I had to write a paper.
It's 72, bro.
I'm currently
I
writing a
think
speech.
that's
on,
what we learned in school, but
Yeah, that's
like
correct.
I think it's.
I'm writing a
They
paper
lied to me in school.
on the...
I'm dropping out.
I'm writing a paper on the European XVL, and it has water stuff.
No one
so I
cares.
was talking about why it's important in nature. And
No one
One
cares.
of my points was that there's 60%.
No one cares.
Like your body's made out of... Shut up. Of 60% of water, approximately.
So it's not
So I
72.
had to research that
Oh.
statistic.
Are we actually gonna search this up now? We're gonna stop the game. Search
So
up
I
how
go,
much.
I'll go lights in school.
Yeah,
So what's the
Anyway,
point of school
what's the
then?
percentage? He hasn't answered.
Oh yeah.
So,
So
do you want me to give the options?
they said
Farm off,
71, 61, 80,
No, yeah.
something.
So yeah, 91, 71, 84, and 56.
So A, B, C, or D.
Fucking hell. I think it's 71. I think that's what's going to me.
Alright,
The
well,
thing
okay.
is, I feel like it's one of those things where you think it's
Mate,
less
just
and it turns out
answer.
it's more. I'm gonna say 71.
Correct.
Oh.
He says then.
I did not know that. That was a guess.
Right, finally.
All right.
Yeah, so it's
Oh
better.
yeah.
Just have these questions ready so you
So
talk about it.
the topic is
It's just
I just fucking.
I almost jumped out of my chair. Right.
what is the name of the villain who clones himself repeatedly?
Oh, I know that.
Wait,
Jägermeister.
Yeah.
wait. The blue one.
He can't help.
The one
I
with the
can't
big
help.
brain.
Can't help.
You talk about the one with the big brain. Or
No,
the
no,
one.
no. The ones that clone
with the
themselves
blue ones.
repeatedly.
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's the brothers,
I
but I
know
don't
the
know.
name. I
It's
know
the ones
name.
that never know who the real
Is
one
it,
is.
is it the Brawling Brothers?
No,
Why is this guy answering, bro?
It's him. answering,
it's
bro.
him.
Oh, I
it's
thought
his
it was
card.
you this whole time. Sorry.
No, it's his.
Sorry.
I was about to say, why do you know
No,
that?
that's
Well,
wrong.
he already answered, so.
Is that your final
Wait,
answer?
no, it's not.
Yeah, I was hoping.
Oh,
Joe.
this whole huh? Joe? Not Joe.
No, it's not.
It's not Joe.
Well, there's
The Moller twins.
it's Moller twins.
Ah, shit. Take a card.
Bro, I knew that one.
Fucking hell.
I knew as
So
well.
it's actually harder.
Let's go.
Reveal.
So,
Pedro again.
Is there a chance that I just don't?
It could be.
Yeah, there is a chance.
I'll
yeah.
save my topic for the
Yeah, I'll
next
just say
game.
my topic.
Tune in. See what I did there? Yeah, subscribe as well, please. We're desperate. We're
Please.
desperate. We want to get sponsored by
So-
Red Bubble.
what is Atom Eve's real name?
Eve. It is. Yeah, Eve.
So there's three names. There's three names. There's three names
I don't know her
here.
full name.
Okay.
It's Eve though. I don't know why I thought I was gonna
I
struggle
think he
with
might
that.
want a surname
Eve
as well.
is the middle name, but it's not her
brother.
first or her last. But they do say on the show.
Like maybe once.
He has a list. He has a list.
I
Oh, okay. Give me
Read 'em
options. then.
oh, I don't have options.
Then
Oh,
fuck you
yeah, then
Hey,
fuck
Okay.
give him Eve, mate.
Should I just make up options on the spot?
Should we all vote that it's too hard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it too
I
hard?
feel like that's unfair. 'cause
Everyone
he-
calls her Eve.
Isn't it Eve Simmons or something?
It's Samantha Eve Wilkins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
so-
never
Is that
gonna
too
fucking-
hard?
One
Yeah,
thing is
yeah.
like if you wanted just a surname, fair, but you
Yeah.
want Samantha, bro. They don't say Samantha
To
once.
be fair, I thought the answer was just going to be Eve.
Yeah,
It
I
was-
thought you were just being dumb or making a
It
joke.
was.
Actually, yeah, he goes back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Take a card,
Okay,
please.
next. Hard.
Hard.
you're good. You're,
You're
good.
good.
Next
Take
card.
another card.
Me.
Gloves.
God
Jesus
damn, I'm doing
Christ.
good. Nice.
You was okay.
Take another card.
Oh, I was hoping it's me.
Cards, bro. No, one diamond.
Who shuffled? I mean, I'm glad
Okay.
whoever shuffled these helped me out.
Your phone's here.
I was looking
Guy's
for
blind.
Okay. Should ask him what the largest one is now.
I mean,
Okay.
he already knows.
What ocean is located between Africa and Australia?
Mate.
Bro, I'm horrible with geography, bro. Give me a second. Africa and Australia. What do you mean?
Feel them. Feel them. Feel the map.
This
Feel the
guy.
map. Okay. What is bro feeling?
Wrong map. Wrong map.
Between Africa and Australia. Where is Australia?
Bro,
bro,
No. It's the
bottom right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Bottom right.
I don't know what ocean is.
I know.
This is
If I
like,
answered,
it's
no,
like
wait, no, I know,
it's like primary
Yeah, no, I know,
school.
I know.
Is it the Atlantic Ocean?
Nah, it's not.
No.
Well,
He
knows three oceans.
He was thinking out loud. He's thinking out loud.
No, I did. That was my final answer. But it's
Final
Pacific
answer.
Ocean.
Aye, 3 to
Final answer.
No.
Wrong.
It's the Indian.
Bro,
No.
that's where India is, bro. It's around those edges, man.
No, I told you the answer.
What do you think India is?
It's in Asia.
In the Indian Ocean.
I know that.
Anyway, I'm gonna.
It's in the
Diamonds. Ask me a question.
Bro, I'm
Ask me a question.
just making it hard so people can catch up.
Yeah.
Actually, we should show the cards to the.
Yeah,
diamonds,
that-
so I
that-
move
that-
forward.
Okay, so that one was a little bit too hard.
They can live.
What city does the Grayson family live in?
Oh my. I think I know.
Where did you get these questions
Wait,
from?
you mean like state?
like
America?
American
Continent.
state?
no, like yeah, it's they do say you do know.
Brooklyn. No.
Wait, you mean the state?
It's the same thing if I
You
ask
mean
you.
the state? You mean the state?
Yeah, the state.
Okay.
It's the same thing as if I ask you where does Miles Morales
Wait, who?
live?
Who? Like who's
Where the Grayson family lives.
as in,
Invincible.
okay.
If it's all of them. Omni-Man.
I'm saying, is in New York?
Is that your final answer?
No, it wouldn't be New York.
Washington.
Yeah, Washington. I'm going Washington because there is that one
actually, I think
episode
it
with
is.
Final
Washington.
answer?
Yeah, Washington.
Chicago.
Shit. Well, I was wrong. I thought it was Kansas.
Jackson was in.
Chicago even a fucking state.
It's a city. It's not a state.
It's not a
To be
state.
fair, I did say what city does the Grayson family
Yeah, he
live in?
did.
Yeah, but then I asked, is it state? And you were like, yeah.
State,
Clearly don't know.
State
How
city.
is that fair? He said he was state.
Yeah.
Because I asked him, you mean state? And he was like, yes. He doesn't know the difference between city and state. I feel like he's dumb enough to move back.
Bro, I don't think so.
Nah.
And I
What are we
think
doing
it's
about
fine. Like
Meet me there?
Yeah, it's fine. I mean,
it was a
you-
mistake
you,
from him.
You didn't
You
know
wouldn't know
anyways.
regardless.
Chicago, I knew Chicago, man.
Okay.
If anyone from Chicago shows
yeah. Oh yeah.
oh,
Spades,
You
yeah.
move
You
forward.
move forward.
Ask him a question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The thing is, Henry's like the first.
Yeah, so he's getting all the questions.
What is the name of the superhero team that Omni-Man betrays?
Oh
You
wait,
don't look at
the
me.
Heroes of the Globe.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
The Guardians of the Globe.
Oh, I
got
thought it was the
it.
heroes as well, you know.
I even had to get closer to the mic so they would hear my.
You a bitch, bro.
You a bitch, man.
Pussy.
Yes, I thought you were
Next
right.
card, spades
Yeah.
again. So you.
Okay.
He goes again.
Run me another.
This game's gonna take too long.
What is the superhero identity of Mark Grayson's father?
Omni Man. There you go.
Nice. Easy
Nice,
one.
nice and easy
Next
one.
Oh no, I just
Yeah,
said
you
that,
stay,
yeah.
you stay.
Okay,
Hearts. You.
Oh,
Oh my
bro.
It's only Pedro Candle
Bro,
Bro,
playing.
I don't know fish, bro.
Dude, what a
Did you
shit
shuffle
topic,
these
bro.
before we start?
I did, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I do think this
shuffle.
this is probably like too long.
Well, let's just record and see.
To be honest,
Yeah, yeah.
To be fair, this can always be a separate thing.
no. Oh, I don't. What? We can do one
Okay,
less
raise me
card.
up.
We can do one less card. I think we should do that.
Come close to me a little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah, that's good. That's
okay.
good. That's good. I like it
Okay.
closer.
Easy one. What type of animal is a blue whale?
A whale?
In terms of
category of animal,
Yeah.
like classification.
like mammal. That
Yeah,
type of-
yeah.
Ooh,
Bird. The bird.
mammal, bro. Whales are
Alright.
not fish. I remember that. Come on.
Took you a
I was
minute to
gonna
answer.
say.
Where are the eggs?
Next card.
No eggs, bro.
Diamonds.
Diamonds.
Ask me a question.
They have
Pedro.
milkers.
Pedro, question. Just have the
The
questions
questions
ready
are
for
gonna
the
get a
next
little bit easier now because you kind of ran through all the
hard
harder
ones,
ones.
Oh, thanks, mate.
No worries, I got you.
one. You like to run through,
What's
don't you?
Omni-Man's name?
What alien race does Omni-Man belong to?
Viltrumites. Give me that.
Yeah, that was a fair question.
I'm actually gonna be LeBron Game 6 right now.
Yeah,
Fact,
that's
it's-
good.
Hearts,
You're
you good.
safe.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Spades, I move.
You're
I'm
safe.
safe. Good. Clubs.
Me. Last
Oh,
level.
Last level.
Please be diamonds
Be
so I could
clubs.
actually
Nah,
ask
it's
a
hard, bro.
question.
I can
Can you
see-
do it?
Oh,
Yeah, I'll do it.
Let him
Okay.
do it because of the. Oh,
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
I told you it was gonna be hard.
Hearts.
Oh, my
boy.
lord, bro.
3 hearts. I'm not asking questions this episode.
Yeah, me neither.
No good.
People are not getting to that.
What
one.
is the name of Mark's best friend who later discovers his secret identity?
Ooh.
Ah, that's a good question. That's a good
Last hard question that I have.
William.
What a.
Well, this has first name and
No,
surname.
ignore
I was just
surname.
gonna
Fuck
give
surname.
I remember
Yeah,
his second
yeah,
name.
correct.
William. It's William.
William Clockwell.
Did they say a second name?
All right.
I don't think so.
He wins. then.
No, I'm staying in that level.
Oh yeah, he stays in the level. It's just one more pull and he wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Oh,
needs to get
he-
through.
he-
I
needs to get
say,
through.
I say next time we play, we do one less level. I think that maybe
Yeah,
that'll
sure,
shorten
yeah,
it.
I agree.
Spades.
Spades.
Let's close again for a
Okay.
second.
Run me.
Pedro.
I'm still in a race.
Which streaming platform originally released Invincible?
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime Video.
We give it
Fuck yourself. Okay.
Hearts.
Diamonds.
Diamonds.
There you go.
Give me a question about fishes, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is a good one. What is the largest fish in the ocean?
Oh, easy.
Imagine I said whale.
Penguin, bro.
The thing is, I won't be surprised if you.
Okay, I'm-
Largest fish. I feel like this should be an obvious answer now.
Is it? I think I know.
I was about to ask you that
Salmon.
question.
It's Nemo, isn't it?
Simon said.
Largest fish. I'm not gonna lie. I'm drawing a blank here.
Take your time, bro.
Fishes.
Orc is a
I just had
mammal as
voice
well,
crack
isn't it? Orc is a mammal, right?
No, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, it's a mammal.
Gives milk. You can make cheese with.
Let's not go back. We'll be back.
Orc has got milkers.
We've had a
milk.
conversation
Next
about this.
episode, what animal do
Our
you want
merch.
cheese from?
Go to our Patreon. Orca milk there, mate.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't want
first
that to
tier.
be our merch.
Orca cheese.
Orca cheese. First, if you buy the second tier, you get orca cheese delivered.
Yeah.
Who's milking the orca?
You're the marine
For research
biologist.
Yeah, you're the
purposes.
marine biologist.
Largest fish. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Guess, bro.
you're gonna be so annoyed when I say it.
Just guess.
Guess.
Salmon.
Whale shark.
How is he
Ah,
annoyed? I feel like I wouldn't know that.
Right?
Fuck no.
Wait,
Oh yeah, sharks are mammals.
so it's a whale.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So it's a
yeah.
whale or
I
is
didn't
it
even remember sharks were a thing.
Oh
a
yeah.
whale or shark?
It's a shark.
It's a whale or a shark.
Diamonds again, though.
Shark.
So it does it have half milk as
him
half
another
egg?
question.
No, it's a milky egg.
Diamonds again. Ask me another fish question, mate.
Oh my word, bro.
Okay.
I have good questions as well.
What do you call the continuous movement of water caused by tides, wind,
Longshore
and
drift.
temperature differences?
Wait.
This is nothing complicated, by the way. What do you call the continuous movement of water caused by tides, wind,
Waves.
and temperature differences?
To be fair, I know this answer.
Wait, then I'm confused.
Can I answer if he doesn't get
Of
it?
ocean water.
Just see if I got it right.
Waves. Wait, am I being
Is
stupid?
that your final answer?
Yeah, I think
Sure.
it's simple.
Can I say mine?
Wait, no, but temperatures won't affect it.
It
Well-
Ooh, melt ice, well, bigger. Wait.
just say your answer, bro.
sea
No,
level.
What's your answer?
What's the question? Wait, repeat the question.
He just said, bro.
What do you call the continuous movement of water caused by tides, wind, and temperature differences?
Waves. Waves.
Bro, just guess. You can't take
Wait, where's my
the
direct? Waves.
I'm so stuck with the longshore drift. I'll be real.
Just if you think it's
go.
longshore drift, he will not
It's not
know.
longshore drift.
No.
I think it's motion blur.
Is it something simple?
Yeah.
Is it waves?
Just guess, man.
Yes, bro.
The water change.
Bro, you're
The
taking way
movement
too
of
long.
water.
We need a timer for these.
Waves.
Well,
Is it current?
it is current.
Ah,
Isn't tide currents the same thing?
No.
I thought it was the same thing.
Did you just say it's...
A tide and a
Oh,
current.
I thought you said
No.
if a wave and a current
Now,
was the same thing.
currents can move and most often move like different directions.
Bro, do you
from the
remember
tide.
convection
Tide and current
currents,
were the
bro?
same thing.
No, tide is how
My bad, gang.
far
Convection
up the
currents.
shores.
Diamonds again, yeah.
Oh,
Fuck all these youths. Give me another question. Give me another question, Fishman.
Okay. What is the name of the tiny animals and plants that drift in the ocean and are a major food source for marine life?
What's the bacteria that goes up penis?
What the fuck
What's
is this
that
guy
one?
on?
The
What is it actually called?
I don't know.
algae?
That-
algae.
that's a
algae.
fish.
Algae.
That's
I was
a
having a brain freeze. Algae, right?
A fish goes up what?
Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Is final answer?
Algae or algae, however they say it.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Wrong. Plankton.
Nah, I think that was too hard. Who's voting with me?
I said
Plankton,
animal.
bro.
I said animal, and you said algae.
Wait,
Who the fuck plankton from SpongeBob?
No.
Get back down.
little sidetrack. Do you remember the whole thing about like rivers?
Diamonds again.
The whole
Give-
oh
oh.
my god.
Give me another question,
Wait, do
Fishman.
you remember the whole thing about rivers? That like if you pee in rivers, there's those like I thought it was bacteria.
What's
that-
this guy on about?
It's,
Africa or
it's a fish, and it's in like Brazil, in like South America.
Give me another
Wait, it's a
question.
fish that goes up your stream and visits your little.
Yeah. Takes a peek in there.
No, it doesn't defy gravity.
it rents the
If-
place
if you're
out.
in the water, it will.
Like Wicked.
No, but I heard it can go up your stream. bro.
No.
Defy gravity like
Oh,
Wicked.
like Wicked, yeah.
Like Wicked. He didn't get
okay.
it.
He didn't
I
get.
got it. I got it.
I got it.
This is
I'm gonna be
Ask it then. I'm going to three.
Yeah, come on,
bro.
okay. I'm gonna. What is the deepest part of the ocean called?
Mariana Trench.
Correct.
Come on, give me that.
Nice.
Fine, I'm not.
Oh, spades. Ask him a
go.
question.
Oh my god, bro.
Bro, I'm kind of out of questions. I'll be honest.
You're supposed to have 10.
I have.
Oh,
time.
he's asked loads.
I've asked
yeah.
a lot.
That's all.
That's a problem
Uh,
having like randomized. Like you might be fucked.
Yeah.
What is the name of Mark Grayson's superhero alter ego?
Invincible.
We'll just go with that. It's fine. We'll cut it in, but
Okay. And now
you flip the
just
card.
flip card.
You stay in place because you were right.
Oh.
Yeah, so
You
I win because
Okay.
I'm one of the winners.
but we need a
So
second
yeah.
one.
So for our next game in the next episode, we need a second winner. To make that game work, and then
Because we
whoever-
kind of have two judges, kind of.
yeah,
You and the
whoever,
front.
whoever loses that game is the one that
Yeah.
will do the punishment when we eventually have them. So we continue playing.
For the second winner.
So now you ask me a question.
Oh, okay, nice.
What was your topic?
I haven't said yet. My topic is going to be anime overall, which is kind of broad.
That's
But
broad.
should be.
I'm going to ask you one that I don't think that he's seen, so it's going to add it. It's about. Wait, have you seen Bungo Stray Dogs?
Only the first episode.
Okay, so I won't ask you that one. Okay.
So broad
Yeah,
though.
Anna is very
Should pay
broad.
some-
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Wow, I'm prepared.
No, I'm not prepared.
Can I cut?
Yeah.
I can't just cut everything.
Out of existence. Okay.
I'm keeping that in.
I feel like this one is easy, but I feel like Pedro would struggle with it. In Hunter x Hunter, what is the name of the game they go into?
Calling games.
The card.
Yeah, that card. What's the name of the game?
World.
That's not hard.
Don't moan on the microphone.
Yeah, say more right now.
Greed Island.
That's correct.
Ooh, what a pull.
Yes, what a pull. All right. Next person. So
Okay. So yeah,
he already won, and
I already won.
That's
Playing.
clubs. And
Clubs again.
Clubs again.
clubs again.
Hearts.
which is him. Moving forward.
Oh boy,
No, it's fine. Shoot
Oh,
the
boy.
question. One of your favorite animes, so you should know the answer to.
Cyberpunk.
CP.
Which
is now found out what it is.
I am not neutral about CP, by the way.
Okay. In Attack on
CPU?
Titan. Well, I want the name. Who was the original holder of the founding Titan? So it can be just first name. You don't need to know second. The original holder of the founding Titan.
Oh,
Yeah.
By original, you mean the holder.
that's really
That's what I asked.
Is it?
The original holder of the founding Titan. What's
Is
the-
it?
What do you mean
Just
by
one
original?
name.
Yeah, you could just have to fit it.
What do you mean by original, though? You mean the
first
first
holder?
Yeah. First armored Titan.
No, I didn't say armor. I said founding.
Oh, yeah. Should be
Founding
easy.
Titan's the one that Aaron had, right?
No, that's the Attack Titan.
He eventually.
Well, he
gets that
eventually
from-
gets the founding.
Oh,
he
Founding
gets all of
Titan,
them.
the girl one. The little girl.
We can't say yes or no.
Oh,
I want the name.
You have to give it
Oh, bro.
You are being somewhat
Name,
time,
brother.
though.
Your favorite anime, by the way.
Yeah, it's one of your favorite animes.
CP. Bro, he loves CP.
Stop that.
Get him on the list.
Santa's list.
Bro, I actually don't know.
It's Simir.
Oh.
Come on, bro.
Favorite anime. What a rat.
Let's go.
Diamonds. I move forward. Ask me questions.
That's fine. I feel no pressure. No
Pressure makes diamonds. Guess what I am?
Gay.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
What is the name of the alien coalition opposing the Viltrumite Empire?
What the fuck?
So basically, the alien
I think so.
Is it the one that?
Alan, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember the name though.
Not his race, but like those, yeah.
Yeah, those peeps,
Those peeps.
those youths.
If he doesn't get it, I can take a crack at it.
I have no idea what they are.
Is it something coalition?
Yes.
He did say
Because then I
coalition in the
said
question.
the name of the alien coalition.
He also
I'll
did
be
say that in the
very
question.
surprised.
Yeah, I
It's
don't know.
not
I feel
coalition.
like
what name is
the-
it? Just say it.
You're giving
Ultra.
The coalition of planets.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
What? That's not. That's the group.
Yeah.
There's
go
no one
back
race.
down,
Go back down.
What is, the,
down.
what is the name of the alien coalition? I never said race.
He got it wrong, bro. He got it wrong.
Got it wrong.
No, when someone says alien coalition, I didn't presume it was.
How
a
did
group.
I win? Oh yeah, I thought.
we all-
I
we all
agreed.
Yeah.
Or not him,
Side
man.
of-
I went back
Bring
down
it
for a
up. If you
second.
guys don't agree, that's okay.
Clubs again. Clubs again.
Clubs. Clubs is already one.
Diamonds.
Bro.
Another question for
Another
Danny.
question, mate.
Who is the first villain Mark faces after becoming invincible?
It's the rock guy, innit?
He has a name though.
Ah, fuck.
The rock guy.
Yeah, the one that turns
into
into stone.
to rock.
So it's
Oh, yeah.
something, though he later becomes more of an ally than the villain. So you go whoever it was right.
He literally becomes a mob boss at the end.
Yeah, I would say he gets it right for that. I wouldn't.
ChatGPT said he became more of an ally. So
It's a stone guy. I don't fucking.
Yeah, I don't remember
his
his name either.
name. Stoner.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. I'll give him
I
that.
don't know.
do I give him that or do I take
Well,
the name?
he's it's the right
I know
person.
the person. I don't remember his fucking
Yeah,
hero
to be
name.
fair, I wouldn't.
I won't get the name
I,
either.
I mean, I wouldn't have even thought of the stone guy. Because
Okay.
then now
Yeah,
I
He also
I say
fought
give
an
him
alpha
one.
guy.
I'll
Yeah.
give it to you, Titan.
Ah, Titan. Yeah.
I'll give
Now
you
go
another.
down. Give me that.
Yeah,
Hearts.
Hearts.
That's no question.
I'll give you another time.
In future, we're making this game a little shorter with less levels,
Yeah.
so it doesn't take as long.
Yeah.
One less.
Actually,
Two less.
Oh, two less.
this should be easy for you as well because you watched ReZero recently. In ReZero, what is Subaru's unique ability called?
Oh yeah.
Returned by death.
Yeah, nice.
That was an easy one.
Yes, sir.
Ask me a question, baby.
What catastrophic event leads to the destruction of a major US city in the series? So basically, what caused massive destruction in Chicago?
Wasn't it a satellite missile like hitting Omni-Man?
Is that your last? Is that your,
That Cecil.
is that your final?
Cecil.
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 See now, mate.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's
Omni-Man's fight with Mark.
fighting Mark.
Yeah.
That was in the middle of the desert.
No,
that
in
was
the
not
train,
satellite.
the desert, but yeah.
Yeah,
No, the satellite was in the middle of the.
it wasn't a desert. It was like
random pasture.
Yeah.
Land.
Yes.
Diamonds. I'm moving up in the world, baby.
I can ask you this because you've watched Bungo Stray Dogs.
Yeah, give me.
In Bungo Stray Dogs, what is the name of Danzai's ability? I have
Oh, it's the
options.
canceling one.
I have
Give me,
options.
give me.
Do you want options?
Yes, yes.
I feel like you're gonna figure them out.
Give me
I
options.
think that's too easy.
Nah,
No
nah.
one has had options.
Nah,
before.
yes.
No, yes, they have.
No,
You
yeah,
gave me
but
options.
it was numbers.
Yeah, give me the name of
Nah,
the abilities.
don't give options. I'll make it too easy.
It's the canceling one.
I'll give you options. Beast Beneath the Moonlight,
Yeah, see,
Rashomon.
they're all
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna just repeat them. Beast Beneath the Moonlight,
that's the
Rashomon,
main characters. That's the
Crime and Punishment, or No Longer Human. It's those four.
The only thing I know.
no longer
about-
human.
That's correct.
Yeah. The only thing I know about Bungo Stray Dogs is the main
The only
character,
reason I know-
Tiger or something.
The only reason I know is because I know the other three.
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
Crime and Punishment is the
Oh.
detective guy's name.
Yeah.
Take out your card.
Your joke, mate. Yeah, lovely. Thank you.
Ask me a question. Literally going through the entirety of
Yeah, he got 3 on the.
What is the name of the demon detective who investigates the Guardians of the Globe murders?
Oh, Lord, bro.
How is that difficult, bro? I knew this before I did research.
You knew because you read the name, and now
No,
you talk.
the first one they use. They say his name so much, bro. So much they do.
What's Omni-Man's first name?
Omni. I forget his last name.
Do you actually not know?
Here. I don't know. Bro.
No one.
No, I only had no one. When you say, I remember. Actually, the. But when I say, you're gonna be like
Oh, actually, something like Dark Side or something.
Damien Darkwood.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darkwood, I guess.
Yeah.
If you said Darkwood, I'll give it to you, but.
Any of them, I'll give it to you.
Diamonds! Watch me come second, bro. Give me a question. Come on.
Gosh,
Any smashes.
I'm out of difficult questions.
Give me some.
Really? Okay.
Give me some.
It's rigged.
What is the name of Mark Grayson's mother?
Debbie. Debbie Grayson.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, wait, no, wait. It has
That's not. I have to pull a diamond again.
It's clear. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, nice. So clubs and,
And that's how you
diamonds
do it.
won, and that's how you do it. Clubs and diamonds won. So me and him.
Oh, your fault.
It's gonna link with the next game because we're gonna be more kind of judges and out of the game. So one of these two is gonna be a loser, and eventually the loser will have a punishment. But
Yeah.
bro, the last two questions I had was which character can duplicate herself? Duplicate. Or what is the name of the alien that's friends with Mark?
What?
Alan. So
oh yeah.
that was like the last two questions I
Anyway,
had.
that was the episode.
Yeah, so me and him.
Yeah.
So
A lot of difficulties.
Yeah.
I recorded over 2 different nights, but
Yeah, and a lot of problems with the battery, the
Yeah.
SD card, all the stuff. But hopefully things will go on smooth.
And get fixed up for next ones.
Are we gonna have like an outro? Like, are we gonna say goodbye? What are we doing?
you say goodbye, sure.
no, because they're watching the next episode straight away, so it's not goodbye.
Join our
It's
Patreon.
until 5 minutes.
We don't have a.
We don't
page.
have
We have
a-
nothing.
Get ready to join our
Get ready
Patreon.
for it. Yeah.
Get ready for it.
All our fake accounts are
All
on
our
Twitter.
fake accounts.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean,
My
yeah.
second email. Get ready to
Well,
join
this
Patreon.
was fun for first episode. I think we
yeah,
did decent.
it was. I still think we need to like record a whole episode, beginning to end.
Oh yeah, no,
Well,
we had
no,
like
yeah.
3 or 4 different breaks.
Because
We
this has
just took
been,
an
yeah.
hour break to tackle it.
Yeah.
This might not even be the first episode out.
Probably will, because we
Might-
said this is the first episode like 15 times.
But I think a good outro. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, that's easy.